Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! I hope you guys are going to enjoy the start of your weekend. Please hit the like button when you enter the room. I know I fully intend on it. The humidity is still working with me right now. I know yesterday um I was out for a while because I was volunteering for a back to school event, actually for kids up in the Appalachian Mountains. We got a lot of donations. We got a lot of donations for not only like the folders and the paper and the pencils and whatnot, but we also got a lot of donations for like shoes and clothing. And I also do, I told you I do volunteer work for my community, but I also do as a part of a larger organization. We help out with kids in the Appalachian Mountains, right? So that was really good and it was really fulfilling. It was a really fun time. We really enjoyed it. So after I got home, and decided, well, actually on the way back home, I logged into YouTube because I knew that, and you guys in the sky, can you please hit the like button? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I started listening to Room Shaker's Collins show, right? And so I'm listening, but when I started listening, it was Jay Dunn up there and QI, right? And I was like, oh my God, so let me red ball back, right? So um I couldn't red ball back, of course. And let me just say this. I hope the beef sector doesn't start doing that no red ball thing. Because when you can't red ball back, and you just join the conversations when it's in progress, you kind of not getting, what exactly is going on. Yeah, it's a Collins show, you know what I mean, or whatnot. Yeah, you see the people that are on, the panel, but you don't know, what happened before, right? So you really can't follow along with the story. So it's a pet peeve of mine when people put on that no red ball thing. And I hope that the beef sector does not start, because you got a lot of content creators that are followers in the beef sector, right? Believe it or not. But I hope they don't start doing that no red ball thing. That's, hey, Just Comfort. That's a pet peeve of mine, right? Because I just have to log off, right? So anyway, because I don't know the backstory, because I can't red ball back, right? So you can't follow the conversation. I don't like that. So it's a pet peeve of mine, right? So let me just say this right now on top before I start with my recap of Room Shaker's Collins show. Room Shaker, I know that you're supposed to be doing another Collins show tonight, I guess an act two or whatever. But please, honey, please consider not turning on that no red ball thing, right? We are not used to the eye, um, as well as I'm sure some other people do not like that no red ball thing, especially over here. It is very annoying because you can't keep up with the conversation. All right, you don't know the backstory to the conversation, right? And so anyway, I hate that, and I hope she don't do it tonight. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I'm going home, and I've got the beef sector, and then the Colin thing, and I even dropped down in the chat and said, what did I say? I dropped down in the chat and said, um I dropped down in the chat and said something, honey. I forgot what I was gonna say. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please share the video if you could. Even if you're in the clouds, you can share the video, right? So I dropped down and said, what did I say? Honey, I can't even remember what I said. But anyway, uh okay, so the Collins show was going on, right? And so I seen what was going on. I didn't want to see, now, number one, I thought it was a Collins show, right? So when I clicked on uh It was Jay Dunn up there and QI, and a lady that calls in like all the time, like on whoever that lady needs to start herself a channel, right? Whoever she is that the number one caller or something? I don't know who it is, but anyway, they up there, and I didn't want to hear all that. I said something, and I tried to red ball back because I wanted to know if anybody else had called before Jay Dunn and QI got up there. I couldn't red ball back, so I clicked off the thing, right? Oh no, I think I said, "Where's the start of the video?" Right, that's what I said. Where's the start of the video? Because by that time, Room Shaker had clicked over to her other channel because I guess it was getting heated or whatever, right? So I couldn't, and then I couldn't red ball back anyway, right? So that was very frustrating. So I just whatever, forget it, right? So uh I looked at a couple of other things on YouTube because I was on my way home. Oh, and another thing about it, Room Shaker, is I think that you started that your calling show a little bit too early because I think it was around 3ish or something like that. Now when I logged into it, it was like after 4 o'clock or maybe even after five. I think it was actually after 5 o'clock. It absolutely was after 5 o'clock because the drive was over by then and I was on my way home, right? I think it was a little early. Hey Burber, how you doing? I think you forgot that school is back in session. A lot of people are probably still at work. It was Friday, or either coming home from work, or especially when it comes to school, getting the kids out of school around 3 o'clock or so. And I just think it was too early. I'm hoping that you would have got a lot more callings if it hadn't been so early. And it's just because I know you was asking people what time should you start today. But as far as during the weekday, like I said, school is back in session for some people, and people trying to come home from work, or people maybe even still be at work. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, it's just I think it was too early, right? So anyway, uh, later on, after I got home, it was like maybe several hours later, right? She finally uploads the first part of the video, right? The first part of the Colin show. Um, and here's the reason for my title, the difference between Room Shaker Collins Show and Waterhead Collins Show, right? Now, I didn't hear a lot of subscriber participation as it pertains to the Collins shows. And I think the reason, and then I heard people in the chat saying that, people need to get comfortable and all of this and all that, right? So, and then I think that some people, even I, was expecting more, call-ins like they do at, around there at Waterhead's call-in show, right? So, but I got to thinking, I was like, Now I was speaking the other day about the people that call into his show, or most of his people that subscribe, his supporters and whatnot, right? And so that's why you get a lot of calls and a lot of commentary coming from the subscribers and all of this and all that, right? Because they feel comfortable calling in because they're his supporters, right? And I like I said, I did a video the other day, and I said that a lot of some subscribers, be commenting for attention or whatever, right? So they want the praises of their Waterhead King or whatnot, right? And so I think there was not a lot of call-ins when it came to Room Shakers call-in show. Like I said, people were saying, they need to get comfortable, all this and all that, right? And so, but you got to realize, like I said, it just proved my point because a lot of those people calling in on his show, in my opinion, are his supporters, so they feel comfortable, right? Now, as far as Room Shaker calling show, I think she's gonna do a redo today. Maybe people will be feeling more comfortable. Maybe it will be later on in the day, even though it's a Saturday. I don't know. I don't even know if it would matter if she does it, later in the day or not, because it is the weekend. I don't know, right? And so hopefully you'll get a lot more audience participation today, right? So also another thing that was baffling to me. And like I said, I went back finally when she uploaded and listened to it. And pretty much the people that were up there was, well, let me say this first. If you're doing a call-in show, how's it that you got, and it's supposed to be a subscriber call-in show? It might be confusing to the subscribers if you have content creators up there arguing amongst themselves. Because Jay Dunn and QI was up there arguing, amongst themselves like the whole time. I didn't even understand why they was on the panel. It was a subscriber calling show, but I'm assuming, Room Shaker just wanted to shade the show because a lot of people weren't calling in or whatnot because she kept asking, who next, who gonna call in, and I understand that she had a lot of difficulties. Maybe it was her first time doing it or using that app or something. Hopefully, she's got all those kinks worked out today. You know what I mean? And it won't be that much of a disruption. She could just go on and start the show, right? And so that was going on. But and then for me it was a turnoff to see Jay Dunn up there and QI like going back and forth. I was like, I thought this was a subscriber calling show. Like I was confused, right? And so, but I guess like I said, in an effort to save the show, she had them up on the panel. But why do you have them up on the panel if it's a calling show, right? And so that happened. And the like I said, and then what was up with that lady? Like it was like the lady that called in. It was like it was her show because she was up there slinging shots at people. She even slung shots at Room Shaker. You had one call calling in, somebody asking, pranking, calling, asking about a pizza, and I was like, it was ridiculous. I'm like, what is the world's going on, right? Look at this troll right here, Miss O. How do you feel about Shakim now using y'all content like Billy? Oh, I'm glad you said that. I should have put that in the title because I forgot. Oh my God, thank you for asking that question. Content like Billie Jean was doing for her version of the state of. So I am going to talk about that. Thank you for putting that comment in there. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit and share the video if you could. Right, I am going to talk about that. I completely forgot about it. Right. So anyway, but I'm gonna answer that question in a minute. Let me finish with this, right? So a lot of that was going on. I'm just gonna chalk that Colin show as a like a test run or whatever. Hopefully it'll be more participation today. And like I said, the reason why you get more audience participation over there at Waterhead's channel is because those are his people, and they feel, hey, meow, happy Saturday to you too, right? And so they feel more comfortable calling into the show, right? But it's amazing to me. And if you're gonna call, if you're calling in anonymously, right, and you've only ever been in the chat, nobody hears your voice, right? So as long as you're calling in anonymously, you shouldn't, feel afraid to call into the show because you're anonymous, right? So unless they know your voice, they won't know who it is, that they're listening to, right? And also, I hope that nobody will be up on the panel diverting the whole conversation. Because we know when it comes to Jay Dunce and QI drunk ass, they're going to totally divert the whole conversation. I hope she won't let that lady up there that pretty much took over the show yesterday. That was horrible. The whole thing was just a hot mess, honestly. I'm just keeping it a buck. No shade. It was a hot mess, right? But I really do want this to work out for her. Hey, Colette Lucas. And then I heard Room Shaker saying that the people asked her, to do the Collins show, but you can't, expect the same results when you're following behind somebody else that has done the same thing and it was so popular and it was so, it was a great show, right? So you can't expect the same results, especially when those people calling in that make that show successful are his people, right? Hey, Stump Down say, Miss Ogre and Rising, how do you feel that the same people who threatened Billie Jean now have no smart? Shall we go and talk about it for Shakim and are sitting back and giggling, and I guess NF laughing with him now. Do tell. I know, right? We going to talk about this Stomp Down or somebody else, the real Pizarro, which is a troll. I don't know what that picture is, but okay, girl, we're gonna let you rock out for a minute, right? So anyway, that's what I think about that. So hopefully she's gonna have another calling show today. And if you say you're gonna have a calling show for the subscribers and then one for the content creators, have the show for the subscribers. Do you see what I'm saying? And now she's also floating the idea that she may actually have a calling show for the trolls. But here's the thing: a lot of the subscribers are trolls. So I don't know what's the difference? They're trolls, but they're still subscribers. They still have a voice. But okay, girl, this show was lackluster, and hopefully today the do over will be better, right? I don't understand why people have to get comfortable calling in anonymously if they're anonymous, right? If you've never heard their voice, what's the problem with calling in, right? But it's all content, and this is my recap of the show, and that's how I feel about it, right? Now, I forgot, I am so glad the real Pizarro, which I'm sure is a troll, and Stomp Down reminded me that I looked at that yesterday. I looked at Shakim's trailer of his version of the upcoming State of the B sector, which is another thing that somebody has done before. Don't know if it's gonna be successful or not. Just like the Collins and Waterhead versus um Room Shaker, right? They weren't so successful. Might be more successful today. Now Shakim supposed to be doing the State of the Beef sector, his version, right? I think that we were talking about it the other day, and people informed me that he put a poll on his, channel asking if they wanted him to do the show, and I'm assuming they wanted him to do the show, so he put out a trailer. I seen the trailer, right? And so it's to answer both of you guys' question. Um, I Miss O Peep how Nish used Shakim State of the B sector to spin narratives and change B sector. Child, look, this is what I feel about it, right? Let me read Stomp Downs again. How do you feel about the same people threatening? Yeah, the same people that threatened Billie Jean. I find it very hypocritical and ironic that that some of the same people that are cool with Shakim, right? They didn't feel comfortable with Billie Jean's version of the State of the B sector, but I don't hear nobody speaking out against what Shakim is doing, right? And so that further proves my point that you have to have a thin skin, right? Hey, Vila Shay, y'all please hit the like button. Not Miss Stomp Down. Good morning, Olivia. Good. How you doing, Vila Shay? So anyway, uh, Child, yeah, I guess Stomp Down ain't mad at me right now, right? He ain't mad at me right now, right? So anyway, to me, it's very hypocritical. You want to threaten this girl's job. You want to say all this and all that. And Billie Jean is B sector, but now you ain't got a problem with Shakim coming in, which is fairly new to the B sector. He doesn't know a lot of the B sector history. He doesn't understand a lot of the nuances as it pertains to these stories. You know what I mean? And I don't know what kind of clips he's going to use to put together. We don't know how his version will be, right? But people were complaining. They didn't want Billie Jean to do it. Billie Jean said, "Forget it." Oh, you was talking about Miss Shakim. Oh, okay, Billie Shay. Hey, she's powerful. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please share the video. Sorry about that, Billie Shay. And so, like I said, I find it hypocritical. So we're gonna have to see basically what Shakim's version um of the thing, but it looked like Billie Jean's version to me. So is it just gonna be like a carbon copy? Is he just gonna repeat what she did? Like, I'm confused, right? So if you're not gonna make it your own, you know what I mean? Shakim said Miss Shakim was playing the same clips and giving the same comment, right? And all the individuals involved in taking down Billie Jean are panelists on his platform and double triple get right, exactly. That's what I meant by that is, in my opinion, that's the reason why they don't have a problem with Shakim doing the State of the Beef sector, because they feel like, it's not going his version is not gonna put them in a bad light. So that's hypocritical. You know, didn't want you to think I was. Oh no, I didn't think that at all. Vila Show, absolutely not. I didn't think that. No, 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 I didn't think that. Absolutely not. Yeah, guys, would you guys please mind hitting the like button and share the video if you could? So anyway, but you're right, Stomp Down. I absolutely agree with you. And they cool with Shakim, right? Most of the people, now I don't know about Rico, but when it comes to like Nika and whoever else, was complaining about Billie Jean doing the thing, they were concerned that, since she was cool with KRN, it was gonna make the her State of the Beef section was gonna make them look bad, right? And I heard Brianna the other day, and she was, talking about it, and she mentioned that, yeah, because I had told y'all that I had been in the State of the Beef sectors before, right? And she was like, I've always been on the offenses and never the defenses, but and never the defense. But like I told y'all, I pretty much I don't care how it would have turned out. If it would have made me look bad or what I said, and I meant it. I don't care how it would have been edited. Hat would have been clipped. As long as it's not nothing for now. Now you all know, and this is a warning to you, Shakim. Everybody knows this is nothing new. Do not use my content from my channel. Do not do that because I will flag you. Nobody. I don't let nobody use my content. Okay. I enjoy Billie Jean Productions. I do too. If that line, Ninja. B Sector ain't never been loyal to their own, which is true. Shaking my head, Billie Jean, do you production? Good morning. Yeah, I mean, and then I wish Billie Jean would have did her production, but I also understand that she don't want her, offline life, her personal life, messed with. I get that, and I respect it. I don't blame her. Ain't nobody got time to you have their real life tampered with because of B sector, a show or nothing else. But I wish she would have did her. I wish she could have done her production in peace. Because it seems like Shakim is gonna have to get ready to do his production in peace. You know what I mean? And so that's crazy to me. So yeah, was a K-Fit working with Billy? Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, cause on Billie Jean's wall she shouted out K-Fit and somebody else. That is KRN Homegirl. Next promoted Shakim trailer stated the B sector is next in I don't know. You're right about that. Because she did promote it stated the beef sector, right? But I thought they were cool. But see, I don't know if they're cool no more because when the situation went on with Rico, she spoke out, and it's like basically why you mess with this boy's life about a dog, right? So I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? That man in Mexico was behind that in my. But I mean, I don't know, but you know, uh, they had talked about how Trish did her panel and he was up there, and then what is her name? Jay Dunce was asking him questions about Billie Jean's old job. She probably don't work there no more about her old job. And it was said that he tried to ignore her, and then I didn't go look at it for myself, but I don't know, but I don't even think it was him this time. Like I really don't. I really don't. Like these people are so thin skinned around here, stoned down to where, yeah, and that's a perfect example of somebody being thin skinned as opposed to somebody being thick skinned like me. Because honey, stoned down there dragged me through the mud. Honey, he done live roasted on me and everything, right? I done roasted him back. I mean, it's been going on for years, way before the beef sector, right? I've known Stomp down way before the beef sector, right? But I don't even care because my skin is thick. I don't have a thin skin. I don't hold grudges. I don't take this stuff personal. Like I really don't, cause don't nobody know me for real. All right. I thought Jay Dunn and Rico said they were flag shot. Oh, did they? I don't know if they did or not. I don't know if they did or not, Lisa Horton. I don't know. I know they said they was gonna flag Billie Jean, but I don't know about Shakim. I don't know. Say, hey, C Mac TV, how you doing? Good morning. I want to know if someone will become a representative, quote unquote, representative for someone in the production, and strike flag Shakim Page. This I hate that dollar sign. I guess this could be a setup. I don't know. I don't know. C Mac TV. We're gonna have to wait and see, right? But even the way that even the word blocking is the same as Billie Jean's. You know what I mean? If he was going to do his own beef sector, state of the beef sector, he should have made it his own and not replicated Billie Jean's. Because even that trailer that he showed was like I was looking at a Billie Jean production almost. It was a replica. He didn't make it his own. You know what I mean? So I really have liked to see him, make it his own if he was going to do it at all. But it is kind of hypocritical that nobody is complaining about Shakim wanting to do the state of the beast. Hey, True Black Cheetah, state of the beast sector as opposed to Billie Jean. It's all about playing chess around. It's all about the game. You know what I mean? Rico was requesting, $250 payment for the use of his content, or he would strike her channel. Right, the Billie Jean, right? So wonder how you feel about the Shakim. Have anybody heard what he feels about Shakim doing the video, if anything at all? So I don't know. I don't know. But I definitely know Rico was wanting a payment when it came to Billie Jean. I did not know it was $250. So I'm like, what? $250? What? Sure. Never ever. Right? So anyway, We're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. Like I said, and then like another problem that I got with Shakim doing I mean, it's still our content, and whether he do it or not, which I'm assuming he's fully intended on do it, I'm still gonna do content on it. But I would like to have seen Billie Jean do it if it was gonna be done at all. Cause this is just a rerun. It's a bad rerun. It's like a did at this point in time. The trailer that I saw, this is just this is just a bad D movie version of a Billie Jean production. You know what I mean? Because he did not make it his own. So we'll have to wait and see. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is, right? And but I hate Billie Jean didn't was stopped from doing her production, her State of the Beef sector, her original State of the Beef sector, but I absolutely understand why she didn't continue. They said Shakim won't be using Rico or J Dunn is, but oh okay. Okay. Alrighty then. I didn't know she said that. I didn't look at her video. you know. And so, yeah. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, but it's shady though. The hypocritical part is the very same people that was moaning and complaining about Billie Jean's State of the Beef sector are now cool with Shakim doing the State of the Beef sector, which he does not. He hasn't even been in the beef sector understand long enough to understand the politics of a Billie Jean production. Okay. So we're gonna have to see how that turns out. Y'all, please hit the like button if you don't mind. Please hit the like button. Please take a moment to hit the like button. It gets the video circulated. If you don't got guys, if you got guys don't mind on this Saturday. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. But thank you, Stomp Down, and who else was there that asked me about it? The troll, the real Pizarro troll. Thank you guys for asking me about that because I completely forgot about it. I really did want to talk about it, right? So I'm gonna have to put that in the title of my video. We're gonna have to wait and see. So the next thing that I want to talk about, so just to do a quick recap, if you just came in, please be part of the replay game. I was recapping, what I felt about, um, what I felt about Room Shaker's calling show yesterday. You know what I mean? It was kind of lackluster. Kind of have had a couple of bugs. At the beginning of the show. Hopefully she won't have people on the panel. Making it about them. And hopefully more people will call in. And I was saying that the difference is between the shows is a lot of those people that call in and Waterhead show a lot of his supporters so they feel comfortable, right? But if she's telling you you're anonymous, so why won't you still call in? You got so much to say over there at Waterheads, but you don't want to have nothing to say around Room Shakers. You know what I mean? So hopefully today, be a better version of a calling show. Hopefully. And hopefully she won't have them on people on the panel, making it about them. Hopefully she won't have that lady on the panel, doing all that talking forever. Oh, and hopefully she won't have that red ball. I hate that no red ball. Beef sector, don't start that no red ball thing. It make people click off the video and not want to come back. Because don't nobody want to watch it, don't nobody want to have to wait till the video is over and then so you can be able to red ball it back because you be done forgot about it by then, right? It's messing with your views, right? So I understand that people came over here. Some people picked up the money game from other sectors and all this and all that. I hope they don't pick up that no red balling thing. That's horrible. I hate that. Like it's just horrible because you're coming in on the conversation and you want to red ball back to find out what was going on. You can't red ball back, so you can't enjoy the conversation, right? So that's weird to me. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate that crap, right? So anyway, hopefully that won't happen. It's weird, right? I hope we don't pick up on that in the beef sector. There's no need for all of that. I don't even understand the cause for it all. But okay, all right. So anyway, uh, we talked about that. We talked about what I felt about. And this is for the people that just came in. And also, if you came in late, please feel free to be part of the replay game. I'll just give you guys a recap before I go to my other subject. Next thing we talked about the Shakim show versus the Billie Jean production. He's supposed to be doing his version of production, but his version is simply per the trailer that I saw is simply a replica of the Billie Jean production. So if he wants to be a success in my eyes, he need to make it his own, right? And he also doesn't understand the nuances, right? And it's hypocritical for people to be not minding him doing it, but didn't want Billie Jean to do it. and it's her project. It's her original content. So yeah, that's crazy to me, right? So anyway, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was I don't know if Brianna is still on or not, but before I was getting ready to hit the live button, right? Get ready to set up my video, and Brianna came live, right? She came live and she was talking about something that Sir King had said. And I was like, what? So I was listening, and she said Sir King was saying something about her, and her significant others, children, right? Granny Love said, hey Olivia, it doesn't matter whatever Shakim do, I'm not watching. He is a disgusting human being. Wow, he's not B-sector. How he's going to tell us about something he knows. You know what? That's what I meant about the nuances. He won't understand the nuances, Granny Love. So yeah, so I get that, but we're gonna have to wait and see because evidently they don't mind him doing it, and I'm sure he don't mind doing it. It's for content. You know what I mean? And so they allowed him to become very popular over here. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is, child. It is what it is, right? So uh so she was talking about something that Sir King had said, right, Brianna, right? She was saying that he was speaking ill of her parenting skills or her caregiver skills of her significant other's children, right? Saying trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing because she cut off all the TV, the TV at night, and the cut off the Wi-Fi so that they would be able to go to sleep, right? Because when it comes, and I don't blame her for that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't see Sir King is just being messy. You know what I mean? And he was talking about that. Said she had the kids over there, pretty much being maids or whatever in his mind, and all of this and all of that, and blah blah blah. So Brianna got wind of it and she didn't appreciate it. And I understand why she didn't appreciate it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't appreciate it either because number one, it ain't none of your business. Number two, you just being a hater. Number three, you just need content. Number four, you've been stuck on this girl for years, just like you was stuck on Bless Watkins. You tend to obsess on over people, and what you said was really weird. Okay, and why you worried about how she caregiving them kids over there? All right, and I understood everything she said, and I agreed with it. Right? Sir King is creepy. He is creepy. I said it in my cold Tyler voice. I know that red vines, right? And so let me break something down, right? This is how I feel about it. I agree with Brianna, but I had something to say about it too. I agree with Brianna. Now we know it's been summertime, but she said she wanted to get the kids back on the schedule because school is starting back, right? Now I understand that these are elementary kid school age children, right? Now, y'all know I got a lot of great nieces and nephews, right? Now, if you are under 12 and you are spending the summer with me, okay, before school start back, I still do not believe in letting you stay up for as long as you want to, right? So, 10 o'clock is bath time, 11 o'clock is bedtime, right? And because it's not that late when school is going in, but if you're under 12, why in the world would you want to be up past 11 o'clock anyway, right? So that's how it is around here with me, right? Now, when school is in, it's even earlier than that. 8 o'clock is bath time, 9 o'clock is bedtime if you are under the age of 12, right? So I do not um disagree with Brianna cutting the Wi-Fi off so those kids can go to sleep. The Wi-Fi, these devices are very stimulating, and these kids will stay up all freaking night because they're stimulated by this artificial intelligence, right? They are stimulated by the internet, so they will stay up and they will not go to sleep, right? So I don't know how long she let them stay up and watch TV, with school, before it got close to time to start training them to go back to bed. But she's doing it now, right? But like I said, if you're under 12 around here, in the heart of being out of school, you're taking your bath at 10 o'clock, and it's a stretch, but school is out, and you're going to be in bed by 11. I'm not leaving no kids woke, and it's time for me to go to sleep. But I try to give you a little leeway, you know what I mean? Because it's summertime, but you're still going to bed at 11 o'clock because by 11 o'clock, I am very sleepy my own self. It is time to go to bed. All right? Nobody is walking around in my house past 11 o'clock if you are under the age of 12 years old, right? My autistic niece don't even walk around the house all night. Sometimes she'll get up. If she get up, the dog will come in. It will nudge us because the dog was in the house when my niece is. Well, he in the house anyway, but he is on red alert at all times. When my niece is in the house, because she used to flood my bathrooms and all of this and all that, right? So anyway, even she go to bed. So I agree with Brianna for giving them a bedtime, trying to get them back on school schedule. I also commend her for making them clean up their mess. Now it ain't nothing wrong with chores, okay? I was raised up on chores, right? We couldn't even watch Saturday morning cartoons, go outside or nothing, right? On Saturday mornings because we had to do our chores through the weekday. As we got older, we had different types of chores, right? So I was raised up on doing chores. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to clean up behind yourself. You know what I mean? Which there are a lot of young people, what I understand, are very messy. People and not very good housekeepers simply because they didn't have this type of discipline and this type of home training, should I say, um, when they were young. So now they apartments are just trash, right? So we believe in chores around here. The boys and the girls, you got chores. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with cleaning up after yourself, right? Ain't nothing. She said she's teaching them to be respectful. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because you should teach them to be respectful. Why would you not, right? So you just gonna have free range children just running around here like they're wild, and raising themselves? No, I think not. Kids need balance and structure, okay? Because we want them to be balanced, structured adults. That's why Shakimi be messing with their channels. I guess false flagging and other undermining things. That they still F with him. Child, I don't know, Granny Love. I would hope our parents do it right. Getting back to normal, exactly, getting back to a normal schedule. Like I said, you know what I mean. So I don't see nothing wrong with it, but Sir King did, and I just think he a hater. I don't know why he worried about Brianna's life. Maybe they have nothing else to talk about. It was the whole thing weird. I don't think she's doing nothing wrong. On number, and also she gave the parents of those children, the mom of those children, a very long summer break, honey. That mom, was on summer break too. Okay, she gave them a good break, right? Because she didn't have to do that. Those are not her children. ATG Speaks, how you doing? As usual, grocery shopping on Saturdays and list. I know that's right, child. I'll be out. I'll be out a little bit later on myself. The humidity is low around here and I can get out, child, right? Seems like Brianna has a heavy mantle to carry, being she's taking care of the kids, right? Working, maintaining an apartment and all of the hassle. Well, now see Mac TV, yeah, I would agree. I mean, like, she a better woman than me. Just let me say that. Because even before I met my now husband, I never would date a man with children because I don't have children. You know what I mean? And so that was just kind of my thing, you know. And so yeah, I don't. Yeah, she a better woman than me, right? But nevertheless, she's still doing it, right? And it's nothing wrong with her, if she, want that man's kids, to be in her house. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I don't see where she being mean to him. You know, they probably got more structure at her house than they do at home. I think it's foolish, but that's her life. See back TV, you're right, absolutely, yeah, it's her life. And then she tried. She's going to school, she's doing her schoolwork. But child, if I was Brianna, I would be so glad when them kids go back home to their mama. Oh Lord, it's a lot. Oh my God, girl. But yeah, but Sir King was dead wrong for that. I didn't see the reason for that. And it was like he was trying to say that she was doing something wrong to those children, which I absolutely. And then how dare you say something like that? You heard her talk to them kids in the background. You could tell them kids ain't scared of her. What I mean? You could tell them kids is comfortable with her. You know what I mean? And you could tell she good to them kids, right? So, and then it's when you go from no kids to a house full of kids, or even more than one kid, it's a lot, right? If you're not used to doing it. Y'all know I'm used to doing it, right? I got nieces and nephews, then I got grand nieces and nephews, right? And so I've been doing it for years. But for somebody like her that's not as old as me, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I commend her for doing it if she want to. She a better woman than me. I wouldn't fool with no man that's got kids. I wouldn't do it. Mm-mm. I married a man with no kids because I don't have no kids. And so yeah, and you got to have a job. Okay. Bible say men don't work, men don't eat. I ain't saying the man ain't got no job. I'm just saying. But as far as them kids, it's a lot. But Sir King was wrong for that, right? So anyway, I want to talk about that. I don't know why he went there with her. Just a hater. Just always obsessing over people. Ain't got nothing else to talk about. I'm like, ugh. I hate she even had to address that. You know what I mean? So do you think that people, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think that there will be more audience participation tonight at Room Shaker's second calling show? I hope there will be. You know what I mean? Because it's a possibility to have great content, for that calling show. If you have more audience, maybe they'll feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think she would have got a lot more participation yesterday if she had not came on so early. I think it was just too early. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. So maybe, and please, and she said there wasn't gonna be nobody up on the panel. Child, I hope not. Cause I'm like, oh my God. The two most irritating weirdos in the sector was up on the panel, which is Jay Dunn and QI. Okay. I'm like, oh my God. You'll be there laughing, right, child? I'll be there listening for content. And I hope she don't have that red ball. Like I said, that don't do that, no red ball. It's a pet peeve of mine, right? We're not used to that over here. I'm not used to that over here. Let me just say, some people might be, I'm not. Y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video if you care. But just please hit the like button, right? So anyway, we're gonna have to see, child. We're gonna have to see. Did I see? Oh, I saw Five Babe do a video. She was mostly doing like, kind of like entertainment news or whatever. She talked about some things I hadn't heard, about. Um, but she also mentioned, Billie Jean, deciding not to do the Collins show, and she, did a couple of roasts, concerning that. Oh, but the thing I didn't know when it came to Five Babe was I didn't know that her and Reed, I guess made up or whatever. And so I think that that's cool because we know that they had been her and Reed had been in battle for years. I was like, you know what, that's cool. I thought that was cool right there. And she said she had been in Reed's chat and whatnot. So I thought that was cool, Miss O. You're mad because you can't get the cliff note. No, see, if I here's the thing, C Mac TV, I wasn't even trying to get the cliff note. I was coming home from doing an event and I was trying to see, the Collins show was on when I got back in the car, and I want to see, what the conversation was, red ball it back, so I can see, going forward what they're talking about and why they're talking about it, right? Yeah, Red Vines. I heard her talking about it. Five Baby did a video, and she was talking about her and Reed, pretty much made up, and I thought that was cool, right? And so after all these years, yeah. So yeah, I couldn't red ball it back, so I just left it alone. And several hours later, she uploaded, the first part of it, and then I could see, but shoot, I just had to log off because I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on because I couldn't red ball back. So I didn't enjoy the conversation. That's why I don't like that no red ball stuff, because I like to catch up so I can get, what's going on, you know. And so yeah, it's just crazy to me that no better. That's why that no red ball thing is a freaking pet peeve of mine, right? It wasn't even about the cliff notes. It's just the fact that I was trying to listen to it, couldn't red ball back to see what the conversation, how the conversation had started, so I couldn't get into it. And so yeah, it's just weird to me, right? And so hopefully she won't have that no red ball thing on, because 9 times out of 10 when it start, I'm not going to be on when it start. I could come through in the middle, but if you got the red ball on, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be able to stay. And it's probably just not me. I can't be the only one that's not used to that no red ball thing. That's the other sector thing, you know. And so yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Child. I'm like, oh my God. Ugh, let me get off of here, right? So anyway, Five Baby said that her and Reed make it up. So that's cool, or at least a quadra. She said she dropped down in her chat. I think that's cool. After all these years, you have to go watch Room Shaker. Oh yeah, yeah. She did a call so yesterday. She's gonna do another one today. So hopefully, it'll be better today. And I don't know what she's seeing Jay Dunce, and I just, but okay. To each his own. You can't tell nobody who to have up on your panel, child. People do it the way they want to do it, but child, the girl turning around into to the Jay Dunce show. It's ridiculous. Like nobody wants to hear her all the time. I don't, in particular, right? So we're gonna have to see if it be better today. I hope it is, but I'm here for it for if nothing else, content, right? Um, for that Shakim show, that's his version of the State of the Detective. We're gonna have to wait and see what that look like. But I'm thinking it's gonna be like a very lame rerun or remake of the Billie Jean's original content. You know what I mean? That's what it's looking like to me. You ain't. I start watching, and I might come back later and watch. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't. When she loaded it up, I was able to, start from the beginning. You know what I mean? So I did read about through that, and but not, that's how I figured out not a lot of people called in or whatnot, and that's why I said, that's why the video is titled the way it is, because it wasn't as much participation as I thought it was going to be. But I believe that there were a couple of factors why, like I said, you know what I mean? Granny Love. So I said that at the beginning of the video, right? So that happened, but we'll have to wait and see. It's the weekend. Maybe more people be available to call in. Especially if she does it kind of like in the afternoon or whatever. He watching all BG Productions. Well, that's what it seemed like. Red Vine's right, which means it's not original. Which means it's not original. So I absolutely agree with you. I'm like, what in the world? Like, if you're gonna do your own version of it, can it be original, please? Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. And like I said, it's hypocritical because some of the same people that didn't want Billie Jean to do her production and threatened her job are now, don't have a problem with Shakim doing it. That's crazy to me, right? But it is what it is, child. It is what it is. We're gonna have to wait and see, child. We're gonna have to wait and see. Wait and see. Did I see anything else? I heard about that Jay Wilson, he's still doing the Tommy Castro talking about them, I guess. What was it that I seen the title of? I guess it was Jay Wilson's title that I guess Brian is still allegedly still current about is it Honest Row, I believe, or something like that, child, or something. I don't know. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't pay no attention to that content over there, so it is what it is. But I seen it, I was like, oh, okay. Uh ain't Reed best friends with Ness, and now she something, I guess, trying to be cool with. I don't know. I don't know if Reed is best friends with Ness or not. I don't know. I don't know. I seen Ness did a video and she said I've had enough or something like that, but I didn't think to go back and watch or nothing like that. I wonder what that was about. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I guess we have to wait and see on that too. It's not been a lot going on right here. Oh, and I know that I looked at it. I read about through what's his name? ODS live. He did a late live evidently last night. So I read about through that this morning before I came live. It was a pretty chill live. It wasn't no drama. At least from what I saw when I was read about through it. It was, it was pretty decent. They were just chilling. It was late at night, in the morning. Something like that. Insomniac TV. Y'all know how that go, right? Oh, but the one thing that was funny, um, has Molly Maybach ever called into a show? I know Molly Maybach or ever hit a panel because Reed kept, I mean, not Reed, I said Reed. Room Shaker kept asking Molly Maybach to call in or something like that. And is Molly Maybach a male instead of a female? I thought Molly Maybach was a dude, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyway, I think I've never seen Molly Maybach come out of the chat, but I could be wrong about that. I've just never seen it. So yeah, but Room Shaker was asking Molly Maybach to call in or whatever, right? And I was like, oh, okay, that would be cool. That would be different because I'm not saying he ain't never hit a panel or called into a show. I've just never heard it. You know what I mean? So that would be a yeah. He ain't going to do it. Right, Granny Love? I didn't think so, right? He has hit SK in this panel. Oh, has he really? Okay. All right. So Molly Beck, I thought I heard that. I thought Molly Maybach was a he and not a she, because Room Shaker was calling Molly Maybach she, and I'm thinking, ain't that a dude? And so yeah, but I didn't know that he had. Now I know now Molly Maybach is ain't he uh Avatar Nation? Molly Maybach is Avatar Nation. Um, I mean, is Molly Maybach originally Avatar Nation? I thought he was, right? Oh, he be in Lemon Discord? Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard his voice. I haven't. You know what I mean? And so I just felt like there would be a treat. But I didn't know that he had SK in this panels before. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So maybe he will call in or something. You know what I mean? I hit the panel. But if it's going to be a true subscriber call in, please just let it be the subscribers. You know what I mean? And especially not fooling with Jay Dunn or and something else that I heard. Why is so? I heard Krista. I heard that they said that Krista was going to be coming for anybody that was coming for Lemon Child. I was like, say what now? And she was over there, and so she's into it. So she's beefing with the Ladon person, and she just started doing videos. Cause I heard Krista calling her Beetlejuice. I seen a little bit of Krista's video, and she was upset with Ladon and whatever Ladon said about her. I think on YTC's channel or something like that. I believe, but I could be wrong. But I know she's beefing with Ladon, and I don't think Ladon's been doing videos but a quick minute. Right? Have she? I could be wrong, but what I mean, I know she came over here the other day. You know what I mean, but I thought she was kind of new to at least be sector content creating. I don't, but but hey, y'all know me. I can't watch everybody, but I don't even know why. Does anybody know why her and Krista is into it? Did she go in on Krista first? Um, and see, when it comes to Krista, here's the thing. I think I said this before, but Krista is like J.R. or Ewan, right? You love to hate him, right? You love to hate him, but you still gonna watch him, right? And then Krista is easy to go in on, right? Only difference is she gonna start coming back at people, right? You coming for her, she coming for you. Now I don't know why she wanna come for people that's coming for Lemon. You know what I mean? Don't be Captain Save a Hole, girl. He don't need to be saved, okay? He don't need to be saved, Krista. Girl, he got it. That's a whole grown man. And he said it himself out of his mouth that he running plays, right? But I mean, but it's good. I guess it's good for content on her channel or whatever. You know what I mean? People got to realize a lot of that stuff that Krista do concerning Lemon is really for content to bring people to her channel. People got to realize that, right? And some people don't realize that. Some people be real irritated with Krista, but I can see right through Krista, honey. A lot of that stuff Krista do is for content on her channel, okay? And clearly it's working. But why you want to go as far as trying to uh swing for Lemon, child. You might as well go on and cuss me out right now, Krista, because I can't stand this punk butt. Okay? Like I said, looking like a big fat female Michelin blow up doll, okay? With them baby making hips. Talking about child. And is he still devastated because his love audio left him? His audio back? Did he ever leave for real? I know they got into it. At least that's what I heard through the grapevine with that big watermelon booty of his, child. Child. If Molly calls in, I will know his voice. Lemon imitates him all the time. Really, really, Vines? I didn't know that. Yeah, like I said, I've never heard his voice. Just see. Oh, just Krista is going at everybody sometimes for no reason, just because he's talking or others be. But really, well, like I said, a lot of that. Look at the vibes rolling the floor. A lot of that is really to bring traffic to her channel. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? But let me tell y'all something. Speaking of Krista, and I didn't speak on it the other day because I forgot. When Krista did that skit over there, and she had that stuff on her face, and she was all up in the camera, and she was acting crazy. Hey, LaDon, how you doing? And she was acting crazy. I was like, oh Lord. Now I'm hoping this is skit. I was scared. I was like, Lord, I know this is Skip, but honey, I am afraid. Crystal, girl, you scared me that day. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Child, that was a lot. Oh Lord. I was like, oh, oh, oh. I didn't know quite what. I was like, is she okay? Child. Mm-mm. But like I said, she might as well come for me now, because when I wanna, anytime I wanna drag that lemon, that sour lemon, future fried lemon, big booty baby making hip lemon, I'ma drag it. I'ma drag it. I'ma drag it. He said he was the content, so what's the problem? You see what I'm saying? And so, Ladon, why is you and Krista into it? What started? If you don't, what started the confrontation between you and Krista? If you don't mind me asking, because I don't know the origin story. I just know she was over there dragging you, calling you Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Mm-hmm. And that other lady hit the panel saying that they call her Beetlejuice, but Chris was like, "No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about LaDonna." I was like, "Oh, okay. Who did the shots first? Hey, Journey, how you doing?" She into it with herself. Oh, she into it with herself. Oh, okay. Well, did you say something about her first? Or did she say something about you first? Did you say something about Lemon? I mean, something just had, surely she just didn't pick you out of the crack of her behind and start talking about you. Like, what started it? What's the origin story? If you don't mind me asking. Because I was like, oh Lord, because she was going hard. Mm-hmm. Miss Olivia, oh, I poked at her doing satire, and she dragged me, and I'm loving. Oh, okay, so you poked at her. She didn't appreciate it. Now she dragging you. Okay. Krista just came for that lady trying to get numbers. Well, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. I had been trolling her in the chat for months. So, oh, you had been trolling. Oh, okay, okay, you trolling the chats. Oh, okay. So you saying you were trolling now? You got a channel like Pizarro, kind of like, but I know you show yourself. Because I know she was talking about your breastises and what's in the background, of your place and all of this and all that. And I heard a little bit of you on YTC's over there. And congratulations on your your job situation. All the congratulations on that. Well, I troll those who do dumb ass. Well, that must be everybody. Dang near everybody, right? I know you have a channel. It's what I said. I know you have a channel. Yeah. I just didn't know if your channel was you like new or not. You know what I mean? Jason said, "Oh, I didn't know you trolled her." Yeah, I mean, I didn't either. I do satire, comedy, music, family, love. I talk about everything. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. See how someone just said she came at her for nothing. Straight line. Yes, everybody. Okay, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess Krista didn't come in there for nothing. Maybe Krista didn't preach. She just said she had been trolling Krista, for months. And she trolling the chats and stuff, and maybe that's why. I guess that's the origin story, right? You know, she said she trolled her in the chats for months. She said she trolled in the chats. The beef sector content is new. Okay, okay. Okay, so you're not original beef sector then? You never said you didn't troll her. Is that what you're saying? Well, your comment said that. Let me scroll back up here and see what you said exactly. Trolls the dumb shit. I troll in chats. You said in your comment right here, it says I had been trolling her in the chat for months though. That's what you just said, Ladon. You know what I mean? So maybe it's talking about you didn't say something else, but you just said that. Let me take a screenshot. I don't want nobody to say I'm lying, child. Please sit there. Yeah. You never said that? Well, I mean, you just said it a minute ago. If you scroll back up, you can see what you typed. I took a screenshot of it. You said I had been trolling her in the chat for months, though. And then above that, you said, Miss Olivia, I poked at her doing satire, and she dragged me, and I am loving it. After that is when you said I had been trolling her in the chats for months, though, because remember I asked you what the origin story was. Remember? No, I did troll her. I am. Oh, you cross sector. If I don't say it, then it isn't true. If I don't, okay. Oh, so you mean if you typed it, it ain't necessarily true because you typed it? I'm confused. But then you said you did troll. Okay, no, I was responding to Betty. Not you. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so confused, y'all. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. But anyway, yeah, I just want to know the origin story. So Krista got a legit beef with you because you trolled her for months and you poked at her, and then Krista is kind of easy to poke at, you know what I mean? She's one of the not so well liked people in the sector, so maybe that's why she feel like you was poking with her in the first place. You know what I mean? But why was you trolling? Was it about Lemon? The reason why you was trolling her, was you trolling about the way that she be acting? Like what was it? Oh, and then also somebody sent me a message talking about something I need to talk to Krista. Yes, and it's fun. Saying I need to talk to Krista because she in other sectors. I guess the Mo3 sector with the DG person. I think maybe, and some about she over there, acting her, playing her loose woman part, but it's all act in my opinion. She over there doing it. I mean, I'm like talking about it, talk to her for what? She a grown woman. You know what I mean? I don't know why they sent me that message. I was like, what? Oh, Betty made a comment and I responded. Oh, okay. No problem. Nah, I talk miss in the chat. All the chats or all the time? Okay. No, in all the chats. Oh, okay. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? So, yeah. And I'm like, why in the world would they leave me that message? What am I supposed to say to her? That's a grown woman. She act how she act. She do what she do. You know what I mean? But then she said she was trying to I guess respond to what LaDon was saying on YTC's or something like, hey Kimmy, how you doing, love? On YTC's, and she said she was blocked out of Kimmy YTC's chat. And I said, well, I thought her and YTC had made up. Why is she blocked out the chat? Did one of the maybe one of the moderators blocked her out of the chat, and I guess possibly YTC blocked her out of the chat. I don't know, but I was wondering what that was about. And then I got to thinking, well, dang, did she get? But surely she didn't get blocked out of YTC's chat because of that dude. Brooke, can you tell that I be cutting up? I respect you, so I don't be messy over here. Where did you start out, LaDon? You say you go, hey Crystal, how you doing, love? She is not blocked. Oh, she is not blocked at YTC's? I do a live confirming. I did a live confirming that was false. Maybe, oh, I'm not look, you know what? I'm gonna drop this link, y'all. And if y'all want to hit this link and explain to me what exactly is going on, because I got an issue with who was talking to who in the chat, I would really appreciate it. Like for like seriously, because I'm confused. I just want to know what the hell is going on. That's all. Let's see. There's a link if anybody want to hit it. Krista said she didn't know who you was, LaDon. Brooke said she do be cutting up Miss O. Yeah, see, I didn't know. I had never heard of LaDon until she fell down in my chat actually. And the only reason why I paid attention to her and Krista is because she had fell down in my chat. Her name, so her name is in my mind now. But if she hadn't fell down in my chat, then I wouldn't know who Krista was talking about. You know. And so yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me put my thing up here. Cause y'all know I believe in banners, okay? Cause ain't nobody bombing me. Yep. Okay. LaDon, is this you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's me. It's me.
Krista, is that you?
Hey, my
I know.
girl.
Hey, love. How you doing, girl?
Hey,
Now,
girl, for you.
I just wanna clarify this, and then I gotta get off because
Okay.
babe just texted me. So no, and I'm glad you're here. I did when I did go back and listen to her live, and I heard what
Mm-hmm.
she said, and so
Mm-hmm.
I went and I pulled you two cameras. And I asked her, I did. I said, do you have a problem with the young lady? And she said, no. And I said, well, it's a narrative being put out that, she tried to come up and that you blocked her
Mm-hmm.
and that it's a protection thing. And me and you two cameras put it in the air. It was the last live I did. I'm not promoting. I'm just saying that's the receipt. She said,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's not true. She does not have a problem with her. There's no protection plan. She even confirmed that I've been a sub
Well,
for
did
her
she say
for
why
over.
she was blocked? Because Crystal wouldn't
So
lie about not being able to
I
come
never
up.
said
no,
that I
hold
was
on, hold
blocked. I
on.
would never
Oh, you
said I was
didn't?
blocked on her link. I said I was
Uh-huh.
blocked in the chat.
Hold on. Just let me finish
Right,
what
in
I'm
the
saying,
chat.
And I
Right.
don't
please.
need no damn spokesperson.
Oh my
But hold on,
God.
Crystal, let her
Never
finish.
needed one.
I'm trying to
Wait
have
a
an
minute.
adult
Anyway.
conversation here.
Hey,
I'm
Bird
not trying to
Train.
scream and holler.
Hold on, Crystal.
Okay.
Hold on.
What
So,
I was
wait a minute.
saying,
So, can I ask you a question, LaDon?
yeah.
So, YTC said that Crystal was not blocked from the link, right?
The link or in her
And
chat.
then, wait a minute. Let me finish. And then Crystal said she was blocked in the chat, but she said she didn't say that she was blocked from the link.
Okay,
So,
well, okay, but then
do
that
you
was the
know who blocked her
correction.
from the chat?
I don't know who blocked her from the chat. You two
Okay.
cameras do not know.
Okay. Okay. So,
I'm
but you
going.
started trolling Krista first, right? LaDon.
I gotta go. Babe was tripping. She want her food, but that's not true from what I did. And if you want to hear the live, it's there. But I gotta
No,
go.
I'm just saying you started trolling Krista first, though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a fact. That's it.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, no problem.
Hey, Krista.
Hey, sissy, what's up?
Girl, I was
I
trying
didn't
to
know
find
you
out the
was
origin
live.
story. I was trying to find out the origin story between you and LaDon, because it seemed like you didn't
Mhm,
appreciate what she was saying, and she did just said that she started trolling you first. You know what I mean? So
mhm.
yeah. So how
Yeah,
you
she
feel
did.
about what YTC said about you not being blocked? And I know you ain't got to lie about you being blocked in the chat, so I'm confused.
Yeah, because whenever I come in somebody's chat, I always speak. And I do know, like, with YT Cameron, she tried to speak to everybody, especially when
Mm-hmm.
you knew. And so when I came in, I, of course, spoke and I listened for a while. And I know she had a lot going on. And, her voice is kind of soft, but even though people be talking, she
Mm-hmm.
still tried to speak to everybody. But you got to sometimes, depending on what's going on, you got to listen,
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so after a while, I had told my other sis, we was on the phone watching, and I told her, I said, can you see me typing in the chat? Because I also typed another thing I put, I put I'm here like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, girl, she said, nah, I don't see you typing in the chat. So then I knew YT must couldn't see me. So that's probably why she didn't acknowledge me. So when I did my video back, I said, okay, I said, well, I don't know why I'm blocked, or whatever. And that one chose to go and lie and tell YT cameras that I said I was blocked on her link. So YT Cameras was like, I would never stop Krista from coming up, but she's not blocked. But I never said I was blocked from the link. So then YT Cameras is going, well, Krista never came in the back. I didn't, because I never came. I never said that. I didn't come up on no link. I never said none of that. That LaDon lady is going around here and told so many lies, just switching and turning around things on me. Listen, lady, go find you something else to do, please. Please go
So,
find you
so
something
she
else to
the one
do.
got it started about the you being blocked on the link.
Yeah. And I
That's
never said I
crazy.
was blocked on her
So is
link.
that why she just came on here and said, "Child, I'm confused, Crystal. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
This Max Boogie.
This me. Hey,
Hey,
Miss
hey, how
O.
you doing?
Krista, I meant to ask you when we was over there. Krista, I'm pretty cool, Miss O. I meant to ask you
Hey,
while we was over there at what's that boy name? Rodney's. What
Rodney.
you was referring to? What was you referring uppity to come to Buffalo for? Because Rochester like 45 minutes, not even,
No,
not
I
even.
told,
Because I
no,
got a
when
sister your
Uppity
age.
was
Because I was
saying,
confused. I'm like, I didn't do shit to you, and my
no, no,
sister
no,
is right up in
no,
your ballpark, baby, and she's with the shits.
no, no. I told Uppity that if she ever came to Rochester
She'll
for
never come to
Nyla,
Rochester. She don't even
I
got no
said, let
family
me
up here.
know. I
She don't got
told
no
her,
family here, Krista.
oh, she
Krista,
don't? Okay, well, I
no,
don't
she's a
know.
fucking liar. She been getting these same family
Oh,
members to whoop my ass since '88. Like, but like I said, I'm
oh, I
always in the
didn't
city.
know.
I'm always
I
in the
don't know.
city.
I
I'm
just told her
all.
that if she ever came to the
Yeah, it just
Rock,
sounded weird. It just sounded weird. Like when you
because
was
it's
saying,
a
"Oh, you
couple
come to
of us
Rochester," I'm
that
like, huh?
It's a couple of us. I just met somebody else over at Marcus Place that they told me they up in the Rock. They was like, "Hey neighbor," and I'm like, "Okay." So I had
Yeah,
told
Rochester
them
not
too
far
that
from
if
there.
I
Can
said
I
I'll
Rochester.
say
be
this
up
for
in
a
the
minute,
Rock
y'all,
all the
before I
time.
forget? Hey, ladies, wait a minute. Let me say this, right? LaDon said I put it on the screen. You see it, Chris? He said either way it was confirmed YCC doesn't have the issue. But I think the issue, LaDon, is that Krista was saying that you was lying and trying to make it an issue. And so she said, if YTC is not offering me a protection plan, Krista stated in her lie. She said, I did lie? You
Oh, and
did
some
lie? I'm confused. Oh, I did. She said she did not lie.
she didn't
Okay.
lie. Krista,
Okay.
somebody blocked me out your chat too. I don't know if it was you, but I see you in chat, so it couldn't have been you.
Send me, listen, send me your correct spelling of your stuff
I'm gonna send it to Lemon.
to the
He can send it
Cash
to
App
you.
so I can unblock you, and I'm gonna send you the
So
dollar
Okay.
right back.
she said
Because that's what I've been having people do.
She said she was clearing
All right, Miss.
YTC's name. All right, can
I'm
y'all
gonna get
please
down,
hit
y'all.
the
I'm gonna let
like
y'all
button? Would
finish.
y'all mind
I'm
please
gonna
hitting
let
the
y'all
like
finish.
button? I'm sorry,
Thanks for
y'all.
Okay,
letting me up
Max.
too. That's all right. Thanks for letting me up, Miss O.
No, no problem.
All right,
No problem.
Krista.
I didn't mean to
All
overtalk
right,
you, but I had
boom.
a
I'll
lot of
see
things
you,
to
You
say
up?
Max.
at one time. Oh, I want to ask her about the calling show today. So
Who,
anyway, she
Max?
said she was trying to clear YTC's name. And she said she did not lie. But I'm confused. Like I don't understand. But okay, child.
Child, I don't even know why this lady feel need to be all up in my business.
Hey,
I don't know why
Michelle.
this lady decide to pick me as her Diana Ross I'm coming out moment.
Well,
What
because you easy to. She said she had been trolling you for months. And Krista, you know that you are an easy mark. Like I don't know if you heard it earlier, but I said you was like the JRUN of the B sector. People love to
Mhm.
hate you, but they still gonna watch you. You know what I mean? And so that's what I compare you to. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard, but somebody even sent me a comment under one of my old videos saying I need to talk to Krista. Because you was, acting loose over there, and I guess in the Mo3 sector on Donna Goins channel or something like that. Or so I was like, well, what the hell I'm supposed to talk to her about? And like I said,
Ooh.
Chris do that stuff for content on her channel. Y'all better wake up and realize what was going on. But I
Yeah.
also said, Krista, that they
Uh-huh.
said that please stop playing these games with these people. What games, uh, 305? What games you think I'm playing, love? Call it out. Let me know what games. But anyway, I said Krista might as well go on and cuss me out right now. Cause anytime I
Mhm.
get ready to drag Lemon, I'm gonna drag him with them baby making hips. Cause
Oh,
they
I
said
don't
you
I
said
don't
you
get
was
in.
gonna drag anybody that comfort you was gonna comfort anybody that came for him, girl. But you know how I feel about him.
I don't know, because Lemon would be very upset with me if I even dare got up in his stuff. You know,
Mm.
Miss O, I do not get into you and Lemon stuff. Whatever you and Lemon got going on, that's between y'all. I do not get into it. The only
Okay,
time I have gotten into anything about Lemon is when people say, Krista, come here. Can you come up here? Let me ask you a question
mm-hmm,
about Lemon. And
mm-hmm,
then I go and do what I do from there. Other than that, I don't have nothing to do with, just like Lemon don't get into my stuff. Me and
yeah.
Lemon established that from
So
the
they
gate
lied
when
about
we
that.
first started talking.
That was not a correct statement. Basically, you did not say that.
No.
Oh, okay,
And
I
if I
got.
said it to somebody Pacific.
Yeah, but
Is
like
y'all
probably
know
over
not
there on
that
the
word.
channel or something. Now it'll be different if you talking about, if you like on this link or whatever, and they coming for him and then you step in. That's content. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, but even
I
then,
get it.
I ain't going after everybody that go against Lemon. You know how many
Right.
people I already got to fight myself?
Yeah, girl, I
I
know. I
already
done
know.
seen it. I done seen it. I've
Yeah,
been in the crowd.
right, me and Lemon is their shit. They just need to acknowledge it, you know?
Let me say he
Shit.
was the content, and Krista, basically, you the content too, child. You the content too. Like I
Exactly.
said, you the general, you another beat sector. Okay? Come on now. Keep it above. Y'all please
You
hit the like
always say
button. Can y'all
that.
please give me to 100 likes, honey, the bell. JR, you
And
another
you
beat
know I
sector.
don't mind. You know I don't mind coming out here fighting these people, Miss
I'm so
Olivia.
glad you
My
started
whole
fighting. I
thing
get a kick
is,
out of it.
thank you. My whole thing is, don't come at me and then y'all want to start babying these other people, and
Mm-hmm.
then now y'all want to say, "Oh, Krista's this and that." No, 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 no. Just like Miss Nika got a whole problem with me, and I had bagged up off of her because Lemon was like, come on now, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I tried, but you ain't gonna be out here slick shading me and saying all kind of stuff, making me look like no punk. Now, come
Well,
on,
you know, it's the
girlfriend.
beef sector. People supposed to be beef. You know, people
That's
supposed to be
it.
beefing, and you
Ain't
be
that the
doing it.
truth, Miss
You be
Olivia?
doing it old beef sector style. So oh, okay. Thank you, child. Thank you. It's content, especially when you get up early in the morning and you come on when YTC is on because she just goes on and on. It is so boring. God. Okay, I need to. I'm already up trying to drink my coffee, get my day started. You know what I mean? We don't have a lot of morning show. I'll be like, thank God Krista is on. You know,
So
because
many people
yeah,
been saying that,
oh
and
Jesus,
the reason I started coming on in the morning is because I know so many people be on in the afternoon, and I'll be wanting to see what they got going on past
mm-hmm.
9 o'clock. So I was like, shoot, I'll be up anyway early. So click my thing,
Girl,
and a lot of different people they've been coming over and hanging out with me. They be
girl,
telling
I
me
be
take
in the
my
clouds. I
time.
can't hit the link no more because every time I come up here, that man wanna think we got a beef. I don't beef with people from other sectors. Child,
Oh,
I don't
I
know
took
you. You
care of
gotta be.
that. I took care of that.
I
Mm-mm.
know you told me that. Let me read this to you, Chris.
Mm-mm.
CT said JC will put that Suge Avery P. Should put that Suge Avery P in your drink. If you double cross her man, take it by head. I can't wear. Chad, that's the Suge Avery P, child.
I can't. Not the
Berber,
Suge Avery.
that's the Suge Avery P, child, right? I'm like, oh Lord, let me
Okay.
see. Berber said, what you says, what you started with her first. She should go off on you, go off on your A every chance you feel like it. What you started with her first. Well, now Ladon said, that she had been beefing. If you're talking about the Ladon person, Berber, she said, in the chat that she had been beefing with, she had been poking with Krista, and she had been trolling Krista in the chats for months.
And then she went on her platform and just went after me. That was her coming out thing to go after Krista.
JL, you another B section? She said I troll everyone in the chat. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. CT
Child,
said you put
I
me
didn't
on
even know
before
who that
yourself.
woman was, Miss Olivia. I ain't never seen no Ladon lady. I didn't know nothing about her.
I didn't
I
either.
ain't, I ain't know nothing about that lady.
I don't think she's
I
from the B
promise you.
sector originally because the first time I heard of it, I don't be in everybody's chats, and even
Yeah.
if I be in the class, I don't be reading the chats all the time.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't either.
and the first time I heard of her was I don't know what she calling his lie. She said I ain't gonna lie. Maybe she talking to somebody else in the chat. Um,
Mm.
Uh, because like I said, you said it yourself about you was trolling her for months. Oh, she said I've been here since 2021. Well, I've been here since the end of 2017, 2018. And I'm not saying you've been around. I'm just saying that I never seen you in the chats. Because if you're not a content creator that I'm familiar with, especially since 2021, then I don't know who you are. So I don't know if you was doing beef sector content in 2021, but I never saw your videos. And I never, and if you was in the chat, I'm assuming you was just a subscriber, and I wasn't paying
Maybe she had
attention
a different
anyway.
name in the chat.
Oh, she had a different
Cause
name.
I ain't never seen that person. I ain't never seen nobody named no Ladon coming for me when I didn't been in chats. I have never. I ain't. And then
Yeah, she
once I'm on
said
the
she had
panel,
different names
maybe
as
that's
well.
when.
Yeah, she should just say she. Okay, Ladon, but I'm really not a uh. I'm not saying you wasn't here, Ladon. I'm not saying you wasn't here. I'm just saying I never noticed you. She said she been a subby since 2020. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you wouldn't. I'm just saying I'm sure other people noticed you. I'm just saying I never noticed you because see, I am not a troll and I do not twerk around in those chats because I don't like to talk type in those chats a lot.
Me
So what I
either.
will do is I would just hit the link or I would do a video on my channel. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
said, Miss O, I know you be in your I be in my own lane. You know what I mean? I don't do all that chat talking in the chat. I'd rather do a video than
Mm-mm.
do all that typing. I can't do that. That's horrible.
I can't
Hey,
either.
Southern Bell 74. You know what I mean, Chris? I don't want to do all
Yeah.
that. But like I
I
said,
ain't
honey,
got the
I'm glad you are
patience.
coming out here swinging. Because it's the B sector. I'm so happy to see this side of you, child. You keep on being a JRU of the sector, child. Because that's getting your channel, that got your channel off the ground, baby. You supposed to beef
Okay.
around here.
You
That's
know they
what's supposed
still
to be
talking
going on.
about me. They like, oh yeah, her over there with her small channel and dead and all of
But
this
it's
stuff. But
growing.
that's okay. We happy
Well,
and we
guess what?
growing.
It can't be too small because people talking about you on the daily.
See there?
People talking
That's
about
what I'm
what
talking
Krista
about.
said.
Even the ones who said they wasn't gonna talk about me had to say a few things.
Exactly. Because it's called to be in the beef sector, you supposed to beef. Okay? Well, y'all please
Hmm.
hit the like button and get me to 100 likes. And
You
thank you, Miss
supposed to
Creole, for
beef,
dropping down
not
and let me
baby.
know. Huh?
See, that's I said you're supposed to beef, not baby.
Yes,
See, they
absolutely.
start with me, then I start beefing, then they want to go and baby the opponent. You can't do
Yeah.
that's not how that go.
So that ain't how that
That ain't,
works. But that goes on a
that,
lot around here, not just with you, Krista, with a whole
yep,
lot of people. And that's
yep.
why, the beef sector is watered down, in the words of Sean Bradley. The beef sector is watered down. And I would have to
Hmm.
absolutely agree with that because nobody really wants the beef anymore.
Hmm. They can't
So
take it. They can't take
they
it,
said the
especially
beef
if it's one
sector
of
was
their
dead.
favorites.
She
If
said,
it's
LaDon said, they said the beef sector was dead. They so it wasn't no beef. I don't. So, they said it wasn't no beef, so you shook the table, LaDon? Well, you go, girl.
mm, child, you
You
need
a
to
bad.
shake your ass back up underneath that paneling
And
at
I didn't
Nika's.
use a large CC to do it because I don't need to. I guess you don't need the cloud chase. Okay.
Girl, they got something for your ass, honey. Trust
Well,
me.
I know some
They
people was
already
kind of
making their
giving a
plans for that
pushback on
ass.
YTCs over there yesterday. They was giving a pushback.
Huh?
They was giving a
Yeah.
pushback over there at
They got something
YTCs
for her.
yesterday. Everybody
Girl,
got
they
to
got
get
so
pushed
much stuff
in.
that they didn't looked up on that girl already. That's why I said, honey, she better take her girl's advice. Cause honey, if you think Krista done did something to you, them ones that got already planning something for you, they got something for you, honey. And I
Damn,
ain't
LaDon,
I'm gonna lay back with
you
my
got enemies
popcorn.
already? I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Girl, you got enemies already?
She don't
Damn.
know about this beef sector, honey.
No,
They'll be your friend
girl.
1 minute, honey, and they'll be your worst enemy the next. Trust me.
Child. The B sector real
Hmm.
shady. No cap said, Crystal, why are you saying that picture of Lady Nika, you photoshopped it? Do what?
I ain't photoshopped it.
What
Girl,
picture
Lady
is it?
Nika was
Was it
on
on
the
your community wall or something?
it's over on my
What
it's
is the
over on
picture
my
of?
IG. Girl,
Oh, it's
they
on your
caught her with her teeth
IG.
out
Oh,
her
wow.
mouth. They caught her with her teeth out her mouth, sis.
Oh, really?
She
Recently?
was over there she was over there behind her avatar talking shit about me with the LaDon lady.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if she meant to turn her camera on or didn't. And honey, and must have felt down there, and you can see her
Oh,
whole
Krista, I
mouth
think like
ain't got no teeth.
Babby 305 said Lady Nika on your butt right now. I know Lady Nika went live, so maybe she got something to say about something you saying, child. LaDon said
Let's
they gonna
go.
call my job. Now I heard what's her name? I don't hear nobody saying that but uppity. But that goes back to them dog whistles. Them dog whistles, I'm telling you. She
Yep.
was dancing on cam. Who was dancing on cam? Was you dancing on the camera, Krista? It wasn't a camera slip.
Nah, you know I
We
don't
was
do all of that
partying.
stuff.
Oh, maybe there's somebody else dancing on cam. I don't know what that's about. But they said
Yeah,
you
I
if you
don't do
can't
all of
walk
that.
and you in a wheelchair, so that can't be you dancing on the camera, right?
Right.
Because what was Lemon calling you? Little legs or what was it called?
tiny,
Triple legs
tiny
or
legs.
yeah, tiny
Tiny
legs.
legs.
And said you could get up and walk. So surely you ain't partying and dancing if you can't walk with your tiny legs, right?
Yeah,
Oh, Lady
yeah.
Nika was on camp. So is that her teeth was out when she was dancing? Is that what you saying?
Oh no, she
LaDon?
was over there talking about me to the LaDon lady.
Oh, and she didn't have no teeth in her mouth.
Girl didn't have no teeth in her mouth, child. And
Mm-mm.
my girl Snapchat, she sent
Oh,
me the
look, no
pictures
cap
in the
said,
text.
listen, Miss Lemon. No cap says Nika over there lying, saying Krista photoshopped her picture. But if
No,
she
I
was on
didn't.
LaDon's video with the no teeth, then the video is still up, right?
The video's still up.
So they can go see it for themselves.
They can go see it for themselves.
Bam. Ugh. That's called a receipt, baby. That's called a
Yeah,
receipt.
because the pictures was sent to me, and I got the text. I can show everybody the text message and cover up my girl's number.
Ooh.
She
Well, if the
sent me the
video
text
is
because
still
I
up,
ain't good at that stuff, Miss
I ain't
Olivia.
either.
I ain't good at all of
Yeah,
this stuff.
I don't know how to do that either. I'm not even. I
And
ain't
honey,
with
she
that.
got that screenshot. She got that. She was like, ching ching, because we on the phone, and I kept hearing her phone going. Ching, 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 ching.
Mm.
I said, "What is you doing?" She was like, "Shit." She said, "I got that bitch, that ball mouth bitch." She said, "I'm finna send it to you." She sent me them pictures. I said, oh my goodness."
And it was
She's
on
like, "I
LaDon's
told you that
channel,
bitch
right?
didn't have no teeth in her mouth."
Mm. And just to
She was
confirm
okay.
that that video was on LaDon's channel,
Yes.
so the
Mm-hmm.
video should still be over there then.
Yep.
Left-handed Libra said, but I thought she had veneers. I don't know nothing about what was going. Said, wait, I thought Nika had veneers. The second person said that too. Wendy said that too. Look, y'all, I
Girl.
don't know what's going on with Nika and her
Girl,
tooth
you can see she
situation,
got a
but
ball mouth.
Krista said she was on the dock. Let me tell y'all what the receipt is. Hold on, Krista. Because she said you was lying and the picture was Photoshop, right? Krista
Okay.
said she was on a video with LaDon. Do you know how many days ago it was, Krista?
Yesterday.
So if the video is if LaDon's picture is video is still up from yesterday, y'all can go
Mm-hmm.
over there and see it for yourself. Which and if it's true that she when y'all see it on the video, if she ain't got no teeth in her mouth talking to LaDon, then that means that Krista was in fact not telling a lie. Okay, because the video is not going to lie. LaDon is not going to Photoshop. You know how do you Photoshop in real time? That's
Yeah.
what she has saying all these years. Oh, that's what she been saying all these years. The left-handed Libra that she got veneers. Well, anyway, they said the picture came from the video from yesterday, so y'all can go over there and
Yep.
catch the receipt for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so, LaDon, I'm sure that video will have a lot more views on it because people will want to receive the receipt for themselves. I hope you still got the video up because
Yep.
Nika is saying that Krista is lying and that the picture was photoshopped.
How you
Okay.
gonna Photoshop somebody's mouth, be it in their mouth and stuff is tucked in? How you gonna
Exactly.
Photoshop
Not
that?
just it, bitch. I mean, I ain't calling you bitch, but I'm just saying bitch in general. Not just
How you
it.
gonna
Leave me
Photoshop it?
alone, Chris girl. Look, don't get me started. Oh, LaDon
I
said
want
she
to
ain't
put.
taking. Look, you know what? Look, good for you, girl, for standing on business, LaDon. Oh shit, LaDon said I ain't taking nothing down. I know that's right.
Ooh,
Capricorn thing said that picture is not Photoshop. Y'all can go
thank
over there and
you,
get the receipt. Nika, are
thank
you
you.
lying in real time, girl? Because LaDon said she ain't taking nothing down, baby. So that
Hmm.
means, Krista, you gonna be made a lie. That you're gonna be proven as a liar, Nika. If you're saying that that picture is photoshopped and they go look at LaDon's video and it's
Mm-hmm.
on there, that means that means it's a legit receipt and Krista is not lying.
Yep. And
That's what
my
that
girl,
means, Nika.
as soon as she took them pictures, she sent them straight to me. She didn't go through no other app and readjust nothing. She didn't do
Mm,
nothing. She sent
mm,
it
mm,
straight to my phone, straight to me,
mm.
and
Well,
I put
that's the
them on my
receipt.
IG.
That's the receipt because LaDon said she ain't
Mm-hmm.
taking nothing down. She said let him buy. And Nika said it
Yep.
was a lie. It was Photoshop. But if it's the video up there, then that's the receipt that you're not lying. Do you see what I'm saying? All
Yep.
anybody got to do is
Girl,
go over there and look at LaDon's video.
girl,
That's all they got to do.
the mouth is turned all the way in.
Not turned all the way in. Oh, Lord. I ain't got nothing to say, but oh, Lord. Oh, I can't beef with nobody this week, so I'm going to shut the.
It's Olivia.
I'm
I
not
can't
doing this.
take it. I
I'm
said,
not.
Jesus.
I'm not.
I
Mm-mm.
said, that's what you get over there running me down, talking about me. You know, Limited got all in my ass about leaving your ass alone, and you
Mm.
still over there picking with me.
Damn.
And I ain't even bothering you.
Damn. Damn. Can I say damn? Just damn. I hope I don't get into beef for saying damn, because all I said was damn, and all I'm saying is, LaDon, look. To recap, uh, Miss Lemon got sent the picture. Nika said it was a lie and the picture was photoshopped. It was then Miss Lemon said the video is from yesterday on LaDon's channel. LaDon said she ain't taking nothing down. All I'm saying is if there's a receipt, if y'all go and look at the video and y'all see she ain't got no teeth, then that mean Crystal wasn't lying, Nika was lying. That's all I'm saying. Girl.
She was
I'm
turning
saying.
that camera on and off yesterday.
Chapter
On.
305 said, girl, she's sticking you for altering her pick. But
Mm.
I'm saying y'all need to go over and look at the video. Y'all need to go look at the video. Because Krista said the video up. LaDon said she ain't taking it down. She said,
Mhm.
until I see the proof, I'm out of it. Well, I mean, Krista said the picture was on her Instagram and somebody
It's on
sent it
my
to her.
Instagram because I don't know how to post it on YouTube and not get chastised
Yeah.
about it. I don't want
Well,
to
if
say
you
that
just
word
show
and
the
trigger
mouth part and
nothing.
don't show the face, then you can put it on your community wall.
Can I?
Yes, just show the mouth, just show the mouth part and don't show the face. Then you can put it on your community wall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because it's just if you're just showing the mouth, and you ain't showing the face, oh, she can't flag that. It won't stick. Because you're not showing her.
Oh,
There's no distinguishing features. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mouth. Anybody can have that mouth.
oh,
It's not her face. It's just the mouth. You see what I'm saying? So crop out the
yeah.
face and just show the mouth.
I'm trying
You
to
can show
see.
like from the nose, to the chin or something.
Um,
And it won't get. They can't flag it like that. Mm-hmm. LaDon said, yes, until I see the proof I'm out. LaDon said, okay, Miss O, thanks for having me, darling. I'm about to eat, okay, with the babe and get my day started.
y'all make
Well,
me
you
go
have
look
a
at this
fantastic
picture.
day, LaDon, too, and thank you for saying you ain't taking that video down because it is a key piece of evidence, okay? I'm just saying. And Krista, I don't have Instagram, so please crop out that picture like I would not lie to you. Okay? If you just show the
Okay.
mouth, if you crop her face out and just, the top part of her face and just show the mouth, that could be anybody's mouth. So YouTube is not going to allow a flag on just a mouth. You see what I'm saying? I can post a picture of a mouth
Oh,
right now. It could be anybody's mouth.
oh, okay. See,
You
I'll
know.
be scared. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie to you. I would I would not lie to you. She can try to
Yeah.
flag it if you want to. They can be anybody's mouth. All they got to do is go to Google and get a map. Okay?
Girl, when I see Miss
I
Olivia,
want to see it though.
OMG.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying. I want to see it. Damn, I'm messy.
Oh,
I don't want to get in it. I got a thousand. I got 1,000 roasted jokes in the back of my throat right now, and I'm not
they
saying
over
them.
there. When
God
I
damn
tell
it.
you my Instagram is lit up, they over there having a field day with that picture.
Yeah, like I said, I got 1,000. I got 1,000. I got 1,000 things I could say. I'm not being messy. I'm not. I'm just saying,
Well, I
if you just
am.
crop the mouth, I am just saying though. If you just put if you put that mouth on your community wall, which I hope you do so I can see it. Okay. Child, is it supposed
I
to be the
see.
first picture on Bodywork said, is it supposed to be the first picture on her Instagram? I think that's to you, Krista.
It's 4 pictures. It's 4 pictures over there.
Okay, but something sweet said, I just saw it. Well, what do you think about it, something sweet? Do you think it's photoshopped or do you think it's real? Because remember, LaDon said she ain't taking the receipt down. She keeping the video up. She said let him bang. Hey, Miss Me. Vita say said I just watched it. And she has teeth in her mouth. Oh, Vita say said I just watched it and she has teeth in her mouth. She actually opened her mouth and you can see her teeth. Oh wow. So do
After
you think
now we're talking about the first time
the first
that
time?
she turned that camera on after she was behind her avatar talking stuff about me. You can
Oh, so
hear
maybe
while
she
she was
maybe she
talking.
remembered she didn't have no teeth in it. She went and put her teeth
There
in.
you go.
Because
There you
maybe at
go.
first she didn't have no teeth in it. She was like, damn, Let me go
Yep.
put. So it's kind of like a camera slip,
Yep. Because
allegedly.
me and
Oh
my
wow.
girl, while we was on the phone, you can hear Lady Nika talking, and you could tell when people ain't got no teeth in their mouth.
Mm,
And she
mm,
was
mm.
talking her little stuff, saying whatever she was saying, but some of the words was coming out a little
No, she
okay.
ain't got no
And
teeth in
then
her
all
mouth.
of a sudden, she had clicked that camera on, and that's what I heard my girl going click, 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 click,
Oh,
click, click, click,
oh.
and she
So
was
she
like,
forgot
"Got
she didn't
her."
have no teeth in her mouth. And then she
And
had to
then
go allegedly had to go
afterwards,
put the teeth in.
exactly.
Red,
Mm-hmm.
red vines. I'm trying not to be messy. I'm just simply trying to solve the case. I'm just this
Don't you
everything
try
is
to solve the
allegedly coming from
case.
me. I just want Kristen to post a pic, and I want people to go watch the video. Now, something sweet said her mouth looks balled up. That's what something
Okay.
sweet said.
Okay.
Is it? Wendy said, "Is it top and bottoms?" That's the question, Kristen.
That's what it
Retro
looked
Brain
like.
said, "It's real." Oh, retro, retro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? This ain't me. This just the chat, right? So first, Wendy says the top and bottoms. Retro Bray said it's real. The jaws look sunk in.
Thank
And
you.
then woo, y'all messy. It ain't me though. Miss Me said, "Just Krista, is your IG open?"
Yes. It's open.
Yes.
Anybody could go
Okay.
over.
Now V Lachey
Hmm.
said, "No, I just watched the video and went to the still shots on IG on LaDon's video. Her mouth and balled up cause she was her mouth was balled up cause she was dancing. So she was dancing on the video. I gotta go see this video. I'm confused.
Even if
You
your
listen to
mouth
her
is
and
balled
tell.
up
Well,
and
Vita
you
K,
got
when I
teeth,
get off of this video, I'm gonna go look for myself. And in the meantime, in
mm-mm.
between time, Krista is gonna crop out the face and just put the picture on her of the mouth so that
Miss
I can gauge it for
Olivia,
myself.
Miss Olivia,
Mm-hmm.
even if your mouth is balled up and you have teeth,
Mm-hmm.
your shit is not sunk in.
This is true. Yes.
You
Mm-hmm.
cannot see your gum line at the bottom of your mouth and stuff. Your
Right.
gums, no, them teeth is there.
Yeah, well, Krista, something sweet. Her said her mouth looks balled up, and then she said them jaws. The retrograde said it's real. Them jaws sunk in. So yeah, you're right, Krista.
I'm trying to
I
tell you.
mean,
And she was
like,
just talking like she had no teeth in her mouth.
yeah,
Everybody can
Corinne,
hear it.
everybody knows she got false teeth. Nobody, that's not the thing. The gag was, it seemed like when Nika was on there talking or whatever, first she didn't have no teeth in, and then she remembered she didn't have no teeth in. She went and put them in, but before that, somebody got the screenshot of her with no teeth in before she went and put the teeth in. I'm gonna say allegedly because that's what it sounds like. And I'm gonna have to
Allegedly.
go do my investigative reporting for my own
Yeah.
self. 305 says Lady Nika dragging TF out of you like she got all, I
Mm.
guess, of her teeth or whatever. Who she dragging? 305 Crystal or me? Because I have nothing to do with it. But
Oh, her
now if you
mad.
dragging me, I got
Her
all my teeth.
mad,
I'm gonna
y'all.
drag
Her
it back.
mad. Her mad.
Child, Miss Corrine said, "Okay, I'm just getting here." Okay, okay. They implants. So, well, now I thought she said they was implants, but I could be wrong. Okay. Hey, C, or maybe JC. Oh, just Krista. Corrine, the debate is not. Corrine does not. She have veneers or dentures. LOL. Just okay, Batty. Thank you. Sosa said, "I don't care to look, and I don't care what Native Nika looks like dancing. I didn't see Miss America up there." Well, now you're right about that, so sister. But if Nika is calling her a lie, Krista said it is not a lie, and Krista got a right to prove if whether or not it's a lie, because she also said that the pictures were photoshopped, right? And when I said, and so everything is alleged, but for me myself, I believe in going and seeing the evidence for myself. I don't have IG, and hopefully Krista will crop out the face and just put up the mouth part so that I can gauge for myself because I will be going to watch the video from yesterday. I didn't know. So, so yeah. It ain't about
Hmm.
Miss America or not. It's about Nika called her a lie and Krista said she wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm.
And the receipt is on LaDon's channel. Whether it's a lie or not, it can be proved by watching the video, and that's what I plan to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And Crystal says she don't know how to Photoshop. And how can you Photoshop? Can you Photoshop sunken jaws and taking out teeth?
You
Can you do
can't.
that?
You can't. That I know of. I don't know nobody that's you can't do all of that. And she didn't do all that. She sent the picture straight over to me. And we
Right.
could hear Lady Nika talking and she wasn't pronouncing all of her words correctly.
Mm.
You know how she be up there talking and you could tell Lady Nika ain't got no teeth in her mouth behind
Yeah,
that
like sometimes
avatar
when
from
she
time
behind
to
the
time.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause sometimes them
305
teeth,
said Lady Nika says she came on camera. No camera? I don't know what that means. No camera slip. Lady Nika says she came on camera, no camera slip. Child.
mm.
Thank you, Kenna. Well,
Tell them,
she
ask her,
came on
tell
camera.
her, tell them when they go over there, ask her, did she go to Vegas and never take a bath them whole 3 and 4 days that she was there in Vegas with Sean and them?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh Lord.
Oh, okay.
Krista trying to
Well,
get
I
me
mean, as
yoked
long as
up.
they over there asking her questions about what Krista said.
I mean, hey,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you should go ask her. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That's
How
all I
you go
said.
somewhere with strangers and not wash yourself?
Oh Lord.
How do you be so embarrassing with the clothes that you brought that they stop part of the trip to take you to a store and buy you something to put on?
Oh Lord.
See, this is the Lady Nika that I know that they trying to make her. That is trash. That's
You know,
trash.
people believe in rebranding, and I will say this: that there are a lot of
Hmm.
new people in the sector, and they don't know
Yeah,
the history of things. Do you see what
there
I'm
you
saying? So
go.
they quick to take sides, but they ain't did no research. You know,
Yep.
Kristen, I'm glad you said that because when it comes to the Shakim doing the state of the beef sector, I
Hmm.
don't. It won't be as good as Billy Jean's because Billy Jean's been around forever, and he don't understand the nuances and he don't understand the politics of the state of the beef sector. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a difference.
Okay.
And that comes
And the
from not
reason
doing your
I brought up
research.
her past was because she brought up my past. In the midst of me and her arguing and
Mm,
going back and forth. See,
mm,
I follow everybody else's lead when I'm going at them, Miss
mm,
Olivia. I don't
mm.
be out here. I don't take nobody else's read from them. I don't
Right,
come at you with what somebody else said about you. I come up with my own stuff.
right.
And so when she dug back in my past and called me all types of the whole word and said that
Mm,
I was on here and I've always been on here flirting and playing around with men and all of this stuff.
mm-hmm.
Okay, well you want to take a trip back in the past? Let's
Back down
go.
to Marie Lane. Hey, that's
And
all I'm saying.
call you want people to sit here and call me all types of horrors and stuff? Well, let's go. Let's go down memory lane. Let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about what you was since you want to say that's what I did. Let's talk. I'm doing what I've always did. Thank you for confirming that. Now
Mm,
let's talk about you, young lady,
mm.
with that nasty paneling, them nasty walls, how you used to sit on the toilet and do your videos talking to us in
Ooh,
that
yeah.
nasty
Wait
bathroom.
a minute. What?
Yeah.
Say, I'm not. Look, Miss Me
Oh,
said, y'all gonna
I'm
leave me
sorry.
alone today. Miss Me
Oh, I'm
said, I
sorry.
don't know. She said, I don't care or I don't know. There's some alphabet gums if that's them. That's what Miss Me just said. So evidently, Miss Me done looked at the photo.
Oh, okay.
Christian, please crop that picture and put it on your wall, please.
Well,
So I can
I
see it.
would have to put it from this phone because I do it. I only do everything
I
on this
mean,
phone right here.
like you ain't got to do it right now, but just I'm telling you, if you crop the face out, just put the mouth, it's gonna be all right. I wouldn't lie to you
Okay.
because I don't have IG, and I just wanted to see it so I can go back and look at the video, and judge for myself. Since we talking about it, okay. Soul Sister said Lady Leaker never did deny her past life. We all have one. Well, Soul Sister, you right. We all have one. You know what I mean? But she now I know for a fact that she has been rebranding. Okay, she is not the same that a lot of these new people think she is. I ain't trying to get in it, but I'm just saying. Okay, and I have had an incident with Lady Nika. I thought that we were cool, and she gave VS my phone number in order for VS to dox me. And I thought that we were cool.
She's
And the only reason
sneaky.
why she got my phone number is because when I was new to the old black sector, I thought she was a really nice lady. But I quickly learned that you can't give anybody any type of information about you. And I gave her
Yep.
my phone number way before I got to the beef sector. So she is not what do you call it, Mother Teresa, like she has
Showed
branded
off.
herself to be. Now I ain't got
Yep.
nothing to do with her and Miss Lemon, but that's got to do with me and her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she know that that happened. All right.
Yep. She's sneaky.
So, you
That's why
know,
she was over there talking about me like a dog to that girl, talking about I wasn't no
and that's the
nurse and
bill.
all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about how you used to tell us that you was going to cook for your restaurant, that you was a restaurant owner. I got people that vouch that I'm a nurse. When my sister had to come home and had to be up under a nurse's care with wound vacs and stuff
Well,
so that
like I
she
said,
could
a
go
lot
to
of
a
people
nursing
don't
home.
know. A lot of people don't take the time to do the research. They just come
Thank you.
in. They just come in and pick a side. No
Yep.
problem, soul sister. Red Vine said how many times has she rebranded? Several. Kenna said, and Mother Teresa surely had a suspect past mixed in with the humanity. Right. I mean, two things can be true at one time. You're right, Kenna, right. But I'm sure
Mhm.
Mother Teresa didn't ever try to rebrand. She just was who the fuck she was. I just who the fuck I am. I ain't rebranding the goddamn thing.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
I ain't
That's how I
rebranding
came on
nothing.
here. Just who I am, who I've always been. Came on here flirting, playing around with the guys, and even some of the gals that wanted me to. And this
Uh,
always been me. I'm having fun.
is what true, Kenna, that she gave VS my phone number? Yes, it is absolutely true. And if she go over there and lie, I mean, she did a video one time, because every time I think about it, because I used to defend Nika, right? And as a matter of fact, in the midst of me defending Nika about another money scam situation, to I forgot that white woman's name. It was concerning money. In the midst of me doing that video, that is when VS dropped down and said, basically, you defended Nika, but she is the one that gave me your phone number so that I can
Mm,
dox you. Now VS told me
wow.
that she dropped when I was in the midst of defending Nika. That's how
Mm,
that story happened. Oh no, Miss Olivia, I
mhm.
remember that. Oh, I was agreeing with you. Oh, okay, Kenna. Yeah. That person must be new. I don't know. Yeah,
She
Alamanda.
ain't
That
no
was her
good.
name. Out
She
Sweet
ain't no
Home
good.
Alamanda. Mm-hmm.
I heard King Roman over there talking to her the other day, saying, Nika, now I said I wasn't going to bother you. You was one of the people. I said, I'm not going to bother you no more. And you still over there coming and saying stuff. That's what she do. And then when somebody get in her butt, then she want to, why they doing this
Well,
to
now she
me?
said until no, now, let me tell you this. Two things can be true at the same time. I'm glad that she is trying to come back at King Roman. Me and Waterhead done had a falling out too. I am not Nika. I will fight his ass, and now Nika want to fight his ass.
I'm
And
sorry, y'all.
so
These motorcycles is going by.
oh, no problem, no problem. So I like that she talking ish to him. You know what I mean? And cause
Mm-hmm.
I guess he want to be the bully of the sector, but ain't nobody scared of his ass jumping around like a motherfucking chihuahua. Okay, so just like I got my commentary on Nika, I got my commentary on him.
I
I
got
don't care
you.
about neither one of them, but I'm glad they beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please
Yeah.
continue.
But I'm
It's
just
the
saying
big
how
sector.
she do
Yeah,
things,
I
how
know what you
sneaky
mean.
she
Yeah,
is.
I
She's
just want
sneaky.
to. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Like she over
yeah.
there telling that girl, you already got one up on her. You can walk. Insinuating that I
Ooh,
can't. I mean,
wait, is
just
that
over
what
there
you said?
throwing. Yeah, she was throwing all kind of jabs, and she came in there and
Oh
told her
wow.
what? Cause you a nurse, and she ain't no nurse. She a fake one. She was
Oh,
came through the door saying
oh,
all types of stuff about me over there at that Ladon
wow.
lady. I said,
Okay.
listen to this ball mouth wench here.
Oh wow. So you know what, Kristen? It sounds like y'all got a legitimate beef, and the reason why I say that is because y'all have been knowing each other since before I even came to the beef sector. And
Right.
so
Mm-hmm.
for her to be coming at you in the way in which that she's coming at you is very interesting to me. But I'm glad you are clapping back, because as
Mm-hmm.
hard as she go, that's how hard you go. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
So she
And
ain't never
so
really
yeah.
cared for me. I used to, when me and her got into it back in the day, she didn't care for me. She was
Mm,
one of those women that, you know how the women look at certain women from the side, like, she must
mm,
think she cute and all of that,
mm.
you know? Yeah, she ain't never cared for me. I was the one who named her Gap Gap with them
Not
first
that.
set of
Oh,
teeth.
let
And
me shut up.
oh, yeah.
Mm.
When me and her got
Coming
into it,
at her, Lady Nika, not trying to build a channel. What now? What coming at? What you say, Betty? Now coming at her, Lady Nika, not trying to build a channel. I don't know, understand that part right there.
I don't either.
Maybe she forgot. No, she didn't say gap. Yeah, she did, Grandma Love. She said gap gap. I wasn't around for her to call her when she started calling it, gap gap. When her back in the day, when
Because
I
she had
came
them
in, they
big,
was calling it
raggedy,
Gator
nasty
Pop.
teeth
So
in the
I'm
top of
assuming
her
that.
mouth with the
Huh.
big gap. And she had a big, nasty gap at the bottom. They said her breath smelled awful when she
Mm.
went on that trip with them. And I called
Oh,
when she,
Kenna said, listen, Kenna said the implication is Krista is trying to build a channel. Well, Krista done had a channel for years.
sure
You know what
have.
I mean? Oh, so okay, I get this what Kenna trying to say, Krista. The reason
Okay.
why you coming at Nika and saying that stuff about Nika, the Photoshop and all that, is because you trying to build a channel. But Krista is saying, because I have known her forever, y'all, even before me, okay? Chris is saying, no, I'm not trying to clout chase off her and build my channel by going back and forth with her. She coming at me, I'm coming at her. We got history. That's what makes it an organic beef. Now, I'm not trying to clout chase, but if she come for me, I'm coming for her, and we got history. See, when you got
Well
history with
said.
somebody, it's different,
Hmm.
you know.
Well said,
I'm just saying.
Miss Olivia.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, in my opinion,
And
it's
who on
different
here
because
is not trying to build their channel? Where do they get off saying that content creators are trying to build their channel and just want people to watch their
okay,
videos?
room changer, here
Duh.
you go. But yeah, you're right. It's different because y'all got history.
Hmm.
Y'all got history. Yeah, it's different. You can't say nobody clout chase you. If you, I didn't know you used to call it gap gap. I wasn't here
Yep.
for that.
Hmm.
They're gonna link Room Shaker. I'm glad Room Shaker hitting the link. But yeah, you know
Hmm.
what I mean. Y'all got history. It's an organic beat. If she come for you, you coming for her.
That's
Period.
right. And I left her alone, especially after, I don't like when women get on me
Okay,
about
Kenna. No,
stuff.
Kenna. I'm sorry. I understand. Oh no, you can hit the link, but I get what you're saying. Hold on, Chris. So let me see if this is a
Okay.
Room Shaker. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all got a legit beef, man. Room
The
shaker.
one and only.
Hey, there you go. What's going on?
Hey, boo, I called because somebody sent me the link and says you're not beef sector. I can hit your link. So they were saying that the red ball, because I put up the emails, people was trying to strike it while I'm live. If they can't get a timestamp,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube ain't gonna snatch it down while it's live. They gonna
Uh-huh.
need for me to end it for them to be able to strike it. So that's why I use the red ball, because they
Oh,
can't strike it. So they doing reports to try to make me turn the caption on, because the caption had the timestamps in it, but I
okay.
won't do it.
Well, you ain't got to turn the caption on, but you can give some rules for your call in. You know what I
It
mean?
was, but see, it was Jay Don set me up for
Yeah, but
failure
it's
because I
Jay
said
Dunn, child. It's Jay
I was
Dunn.
gonna
Yeah.
drop the link and let
Mm,
them call in, but then she was like, "No, you gotta set up the numbers." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not King Roman, so I ain't gotta do what King Roman do." But then I
mm,
set the thing up, and then people were scared to call in because they were like, "Well, why that lady on the phone? Because she don't even want calling in."
mm. Oh, do you think they were scared to call in because the lady was on that lady that called in
No,
was up there
because
the whole
before she
time?
called in, only 3 people called in. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they were scared to call in.
Well, let me tell you what I said earlier. I don't know if they sent you this part of my commentary, but I said that the difference between your Colin show, one difference between your Colin show and King Roman show is a lot of his supporters feel comfortable calling in to his show because they know, he is pretty much gonna want to hear. They know what he gonna want to hear, right? And so when you was over there and people were saying, well, they got to get used to it or they got to feel comfortable or whatever. And I'm thinking if it's anonymous, why they got to feel comfortable? You know what I mean? But that's the difference. And I feel like that's part of the reason why not as many people called in. The other part of it is because I think you did it too early on a Friday. And, school is back in session and people were still
Oh,
at
well, our
work or
schools
trying to
ain't
get.
back in yet, so I didn't know. Chicago schools ain't back yet.
Yeah, but some of our schools in our county been back in school for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? So people, it's just different times when people go back to school, and people
Right.
might have been picking up their kids around back then or on their way. People might have still been at work or trying to come home for it. Was 3 o'clock is just on a Friday. You know what I mean? It's just a hectic time, and I feel like if you would have did it a little later, you might have would have had a different type of outcome, especially on a Friday in school back in session or people at work or whatever, right? And then the
Yeah.
other thing, and then that's just a pet peeve of mine about the red ball. And I hope the B sector don't start doing that red ball shit. That part of the reason why I couldn't follow behind and I had to wait for you to upload it is because I didn't know I had came in late. And by the time I got on it, I was leaving the event and it was about 5. And y'all had been on there, right? Now I wanted to
Right.
join the conversation, but I couldn't red ball it back. So I don't know who had done said what prior. You know what I mean? But I did go back after you uploaded and went through it and whatnot. And so that was my recap. So I hope that it will be better. And then I know you was having a problem with the phones, and I know you don't had that worked out. But I hope that more people. I mean, I don't. As far as the anonymous thing go, you know what I mean. If it's anonymous, then y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. If they
Right,
don't know
because they
your
was
voice,
right. They was able to call private. They didn't have to say their name unless they wanted to. Like they said, because a lot of people did come in on my wall and was like, they don't like it. The most hated content creator was sitting on your panel attacking
right? And
them.
that's another thing I didn't like. Why the hell is you letting? If you're doing a subscriber calling show, why the hell is content creators the most annoying J Dunn and QI on your goddamn panel?
Well, I just let it rock since it was so many malfunctions. Because I was
Mhm.
like, okay, well, Jay Dunn, why you come in the live to say I was supposed to set the number up? Because now I got to set the number up in the live. You could have
Mhm.
warned me because I said I was gonna make them hit the link and just keep the screen covered. But
Mhm.
I worked it out. It turned out to be a good show day. Jay Dunn ended up woo bagging and ended up bad at the end of the live
Yeah,
because that lady came for everybody.
I don't like nothing that Jay Dunn do. As soon as she hit the goddamn link, I have to click off because I know y'all like her, but I can't. And then QI, I can't. And what was up with that lady taking up most of the show? I'm like, girl, hang up the phone. Are you okay?
When nobody else called in, she called in because she said she had a lot to say.
Yes,
And
she
then a
did.
lot
She
of
had a
people,
lot to say. Sure.
yeah, then people tried to make it a question show. I say that ain't what it's for. Like, I ain't answering no questions. Like, get your shit off.
Mm. Sure. Well, hopefully, you know what I mean, more people will feel more comfortable um calling it today. I hope so. You know, I mean, what did you decide on what time you're doing it?
Well, I put up a poll and I'm waiting on them to decide because I told them it'll be best if they decide the time because I let them vote on the time yesterday and
Well,
3 o'clock
led you
came through for
astray
the win.
yesterday. They led you astray yesterday. I'm not lying. It was too early. It was too early
Right.
yesterday. You know, like I said, people got a lot going on at 3 o'clock on a Friday. You know what I
So
mean?
what time would be good for you today?
Oh, for me? Oh, don't
Cause
ask
I
me
put
that.
it up. I ain't see too many people comment on a good time, so that's why I'm asking.
uh Even if I really can't even give you a time because I be in and out, you know what I mean? That's
Okay.
why I don't like the no red ball. So whenever I do click on, you know what I mean, I can kind of follow like a red ball to catch up. You know what I mean? Or either I have to wait till it's re-uploaded. But as far as me in a time, I'm not the right person to ask because I be in and out and I gotta do the things that I gotta do on Saturday. You know what I mean? But I would say if I had to pick, it would definitely be after 5. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Like even if it was if it was a Friday, I would have been like, maybe 6 or 7 o'clock. But on a Saturday,
Hmm.
I'd be like after 5. Because some people do their grocery shopping on the weekend. You know what I mean, and things of that nature.
Hmm.
And 5 o'clock on a Saturday, like 5 ish, or after 5, the kids pretty much settle down. You got your dinner started or even ready. They can take more time to, have time to do, call in and stuff.
Right.
But earlier in the day, especially if a lot of people around here got kids and stuff, it's just too much to do. That would be my thinking, but don't, listen to me, child. You know what I mean? Thank you for hitting the
Right.
link, Krista, but I would say, definitely after 3 o'clock. I don't know why they
Okay.
told you to do 3 o'clock on a Friday. I don't know why they put that on the poll right there. I don't know why. I would have never instructed you to or ask you to do something around 3 o'clock. I'm like, what? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm thinking. And then as far as people being comfortable, if it's anonymous, what is it to be comfortable about? If it's anonymous, then that means ain't nobody gonna know who you are unless you done called in before the King Roman News and you one of his supporters, and you don't feel comfortable calling in. But everybody's in the sector is not his supporter. You know what I mean? And some people might not be calling into his show because they're not a supporter. You know what I mean? And some people might want to call into your show because they got something to say about, him or his people. But they can't do that on his calling because they don't know if they're going to get cussed out or not. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's just how I feel about it. But I understand what you're saying. You got to do what you feel like you got to do to protect your channel as far as the flagging and stuff goes. So I respect that. You know what I mean? So whether I come in, whatever time you choose, whether I come in late or not, if I can't follow along with the conversation after you upload the video, I'll still, go back and rewatch it and do a recap on it, you know. But I just had to wait till you uploaded it because I can't come in on the middle of the conversation without being able to read about it because then I won't know what's done been said. You know what I mean?
I got it. I got
And
it.
so that's
So
just
what
kind
else was
of
your commentary so I can give my input on it?
that was about it. It's at the beginning of the video. The pet peeve about the red ball thing, the timing of it, the difference between you and KRNs. Mostly they his supporters. That's why you get so many calls, as opposed to why you didn't maybe get as many calls. The J Dunn and QI, and that lady, and yeah, that was about it. And I
Oh
said
yeah,
it
because that was disgusting. Like it was details released on that live that they could have kept. I didn't need to
yeah.
know.
Thank you. And so I'm glad you acknowledged it at least. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for at least saying that. Like I respect that. Cause damn, you know
Now
what I
the
mean? I'm
caller
like,
did say
girl.
one thing, and I can't wait to hear what King Roman feedback gonna be. The
Mm.
caller said that she feel like King Roman was spending money on Rico to test the water because he wanted to see was Rico gonna tell, and she felt like King Roman wanted to try Rico a little bit. So I'm like, oh wow.
Now listen. Listen, let me tell you this. I'm glad you said that. Now, I was listening to somebody, I don't know if it was him telling the story or somebody else telling the story. But at one point in time, when he was down there, allegedly trying to help Rico or whatever, Rico supposed to have been in the car with King Roman and his friends, and allegedly Rico pulled out his tallywhacker, and King Roman News said he just turned his head, allegedly. So as far as testing the waters, I don't know, but like a couple of content creators done, from what I understand, done allegedly hooked up with Rico. So, like, it's possible.
Yeah, because they said people was fascinated because of the size of it, and I'm like, y'all running a mug.
Yeah. I mean, like, I want to be, and if, I mean, like, why would you make such an effort to help just only to come back and make content out of it? And I really felt like Rico had something else to say concerning the situation of when him and King Roman was actually interacting offline. But it was just so much going on about the dog and the calling the police and him getting locked up. I would like, are people asking Rico the right questions? Because why would
Hmm.
King Roman come so hard at Rico when he know that Rico already ain't got nothing? Like, and then you being malicious. Are you being malicious for a reason? Are you being malicious just for the sake of being malicious? Because it seemed like it was personal to me. So that would make sense why the caller said that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so Miss Olivia. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I put a spin on it. So it's not actually copying King Roman. I got the subbies call in. I got the content creators clap back where y'all
Mm-hmm.
get to voice how y'all feel as well. And then I'm also gonna do one for the troll sound off.
Yeah, I did mention that. I said, well, most of the trolls is like The comment is in the chat anyway, so I don't know how that worked out, but okay. But you know, if you think they will actually participate in it because they are trolls now, hell, it's content. Okay, go for it. Wonder if that is something different. That is something original because I have never heard of anybody wanting to do a troll calling show.
Well, it was because I wanted Molly to call in yesterday as a sub because normally she put cash apps and she get attacked for
Mhm,
it. So I
mhm.
was like, girl, you get to call in and be anonymous. Just say this is Molly and get your stuff
Listen,
off.
I talked about that too because see, I didn't know, I didn't think Molly had ever hit a link or calling show or anything. But somebody put in the chat that Molly has, Molly is a guy, not a girl, right? Because you was
Right. I
calling
learned
Molly
that
she.
yesterday.
So, but they said Molly has hit what is her name? Ness's panel and Sir King's panel. And then it will make sense that Molly gonna hit Sir King. Now I haven't never heard Molly's voice, so it would have been something different for me. But they said that Molly has in fact hit Sir King's panel and Ness's panels before. Now, and I always thought that Molly came from Avatar Nation anyway.
Mm.
And so yeah. Oh, Kenneth said Molly used to hit links when Goosey was around. Okay, yeah. See, I've never heard Molly's voice. You know what I mean? But yeah, Molly is male, Miss Me. Yeah, Molly is male. Yeah, Molly a man. Wait, let me read this. Kenneth said, Olivia, I wanted to clear that I didn't think Krista is trying to build her channel off. Oh yeah, I know, Kenneth. Off Lady Nika. There is a lot of history there. That even I don't know because I came into the sector in 2017. Yeah, I wasn't saying that, Ken. I got what you were saying. Let me read this. Love Blake said Olivia Rico said him and KRN never had any. I didn't say that they did, Love Blake. I didn't say that they did. I didn't say that they had any actual interaction. I did not say that. Petty Ancestor said, salute everyone. Honestly, y'all collaborating would be something good to watch. Maybe Room Shaker does the sound off and Miss O doing the CT sub. No. Don't be trying to give me nothing. I'll be busy. I'm gonna leave. That's Room Shakers project. I'm just here to do the recap. You hear me, Room Shaker?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
a lot of work. I can't do all that. Nope. Mm-mm. But thanks for saying that though. That's cool. LOL Petty answers to both of us are corny AF. He sounds as corny as I do. Kenneth said Molly was on that stereo app with Sir King. Is that right, Wendy? I didn't know that. I remember when the stereo was popular around here for a quick minute. Y'all remember when 5 won all that money? Was it on the stereo app or something like that? I remember the stereo app. Now I never participated in the stereo app, but I did commentary about the stereo app. hmm I remember that. So what do you think of? Did you hear Sir King's commentary about Brianna and those
No,
kids?
I did not.
Yeah, Brianna did a video this morning, and cause Sir King was over there, implying that, basically Bree was being mean to them kids and treating them like they was maids and I'm like, no, I don't agree with that. Like, why would you say like you're a hater? Why that is just horrible. Like, why would you do that? I didn't agree with him with doing that.
But I'm in majority of Brianna live, so when is she being mean to them kids? Because the only time I heard her say is get out my room is when she was
Exactly.
talking on the live. So yeah, that's not being mean. That's get out my space. And
Well,
kids supposed to go somewhere anyway when grown folks are talking.
yeah, and they supposed to go to bed at night. Okay,
Absolutely.
the hell, no problem, petty ass sister. I know what you mean, child. I just a child. Bodywork said nobody sounds more hillbilly than me. Sure, except for probably me. Miss O um was just listening to you was just listening to it. Well, they are staying in her house. Absolutely. It does not look without any type of rule, especially pertaining to kids. That's chaos. Okay, like I said, even in the summertime, because it sounds like she got elementary age kids in the house, and when my great nieces and nephews is over here, and school is not in session, they still take a bath at 10 o'clock and they go to bed at 11. I'm not staying all night watching them kids, and I'm not letting them roam around when I'm asleep. It's not safe. You see what I'm saying? Now, some people let their kids stay up in the summertime, no matter how old they are, no matter how long they want to. But like you said, my rules, my house. my house, my rules, or whatever, right? You know, and she is
Well,
taking
Olivia,
on a lot. She better than me. I will say
I
that.
can't wait. Do you watch Rodney? Because when you do Rodney's, I want you to do commentary so I can come join your panel. Because it
I
went.
do not do Rodney. What happened though?
We was over there arguing, and some people got
Oh,
mad because Uppity kept speaking on kids. So I went in, and they was like, "We know beef sector is Team Nyla," and I said, "Well, I don't give a damn. I'm Team my kids." And I was like, "Uppity ain't gonna play with me." And I said, two people asked me yesterday, could I let Uppity live and could I stop going back and forth with Uppity? And I
mhm.
told him, yeah, as long as Uppity stopped playing with me. But on Rodney, she started throwing jabs and coming for me, so I let it rip. And I'm like, well, that goes out the window because I'm not gonna let her play with me like that. And I'm like, if y'all don't want people dragging Nyla, y'all better tell Uppity to sit down. So then Uppity told me she got people in Chicago that's gonna pull up, and she was asking for my address. They were like, no, because she like to call the cops. I say, no, just tell me an area I need to pull up in because I'm safe anywhere in my city and I don't mind pulling up. I'm outside today.
Yeah. Look, that is one of the most annoying. I will say this. I didn't hear it, but when it comes to the most annoying people on YouTube, Uppity, in my opinion, is one of them. Um, Look, it's the beef sector. You can't tell nobody how to fight. I'm not giving nobody my address though. Don't be giving nobody your personal information.
Girl,
And
I'm
she ain't
not.
got nobody in Chicago to come and meet you. She just wants something to say. She talk too goddamn much. She provoke. She talk about other people's kids, but she don't want nobody to talk about her kids. Do you see what I'm saying? That's not cool, you know. And so, child, and she know that when people come back at her, the first thing they gonna talk about is her kids and her human services, children's services history and all of this and all that. So I don't even
Yeah,
know
because
why
her and
she's still
Krista
going there.
jumped on LaDon. Her and Krista was tagging team of LaDon. Then they was throwing jabs at Sassy. I'm like, oh, they on the road. So when I
Oh,
got
all
up
this
there, I
happened at
was waiting to
Rodney?
see.
Wait a minute,
Yes.
oh really? What
Yep.
they say about Sassy?
Uppity said, don't you hate when non-beef sector people try to give another content creator advice? Because Sass was trying to give LaDon encouraging words, and Uppity and Krista wanted to be petty and attack and throw jabs at her.
Oh wow, I might have to go watch that one. I usually don't pay attention to Rodney, but it's from today.
Yes.
Oh
It went
wow,
down. Me and Max hit the link and took off. And then Max asked Krista, was she talking to her? Because Krista
that's
was telling
content.
Uppity. I told her, right. I said, I'll be in New York. I'll be hanging out with Shree because I ain't gonna waste no money trying to go to this event that I don't think Shush Trish gonna have.
Oh,
So I
girl,
told
that's
Shree,
in her head. Is this Max Boogie?
girl,
Yeah, it's
dang
me.
Max. Hey Max.
Let me
This
tell
is
y'all.
me.
Let me say this, room shaker. Okay. This delusional ass YouTuber Ross
Girl.
has been in Trish's head for years. I don't
Oh,
know why
Trish.
people taking her serious about that. That shit is never gonna come to fruition. Okay. It is just in her crazy ass head.
Room shaker, I just sat here and I just told you this. Did I or did I not just tell you this yesterday when you was like, no, Max, they told or this morning you said no, they told me somebody asked me not to say nothing about uppity. I said I wasn't gonna do it. Da 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 da. And I said it don't
Right.
matter. She's still gonna pull on you any fucking way. Like she up there arguing with you, but she for some reason keep talking to me. Why everywhere you go and you get into an argument with somebody, you bring me up and talk about me and my fight, but something you cannot do. Your whole building just called the police on you, bitch. You was in jail for your daughter's birthday. Like, why are you not focused on you have bigger fish to fry than me? My
Oh, she
kids
was
ain't
in
never
jail.
come
Uppity,
on, man. The
uppity
whole
went to jail.
building.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
dragging that
Max.
bitch. Room
Uppity
shaker,
went
I'm
to
dragging
jail
that
on her
bitch.
daughter's birthday.
I'm dragging that bitch later, room shaker. And I gotta ask you a question. This piece of paper you got pertaining to her, is the number on it 51?
What piece of paper I got?
I'm gonna put it in the back chat.
Wait a
Because
minute, but Max,
if it was the
did you
doc
say
sheet that
uppity?
they tried to send me last time she came at me, I looked at the dates on that. All that stuff was old. Go ahead, Miss
Okay, so
Olivia.
I got something a little newer. I gotta figure out a way to send it to you. But yeah, she was in jail. Hold on,
Unblock
I'm
me on
asking you this.
Instagram, Wanch.
I don't have you blocked on Instagram. I don't got you or Woo blocked. I was trying to get somebody to send you something for me the other day, and they couldn't find your ass either.
Send it to Miss Fee because she. You still talk to
Oh,
her?
okay. Yep. Okay,
Well,
you
and so
right.
how you know she went to jail on her daughter's
I put
birthday?
it, I put it in the back. I put it in the back. Oh. I'll put it in the back, Miss O.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Oh wow.
Let me see.
Yeah, like, and see, the thing is, the cold part about it is, I got somebody that's super tied into CPS. Like, they're the head of that motherfucker damn near. So for her to think she finna play in my face, girl, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do something to be said that couldn't do. What y'all couldn't do.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm gonna
Talking
shut
all
that
that
bull
shit.
up. Hmm. You
What?
gonna stop bringing up me and talk about what me and my kids got going on, or anybody kids on this motherfucker. They think somebody supposed to show your daughter grace, girl. You couldn't even stop drinking liquor so this girl could have a normal brain.
Well, if you talk about somebody else's kids, then they gonna talk about yours.
Man, the only
Then
reason
you
why them
can't go
kids
back and
messed
see
up like that,
TMO do that shit. You know what I
the
mean?
only
She
reason
did
why
that
her
with my
kids
niece
messed
that's
up like that,
autistic, right? But and then
them kid them
I don't believe in talking kids, but bitch, if you come for my motherfucking baby, then that means I'm gonna have to come for yours. So
well,
don't do
just
that
her
shit.
I don't talk about people kids, but just her and Minx will always forever be on the list. Hers and Mink baby and hers, they gonna forever get dragged down through there.
But I mean, if you come for mine, I'm coming for yours, and I'd rather not. But I will go 0 dark 30 on your ass, bitch. Don't try it. Do not. It's not gonna work.
Did you see what I put back there, real Shaker?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did it say that on the paper, the first one? Did it say that on there, the numerical? And I answered you too, Miss
Well,
O, that, yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to look.
bitch, try
Yeah,
to do me like that. Don't do that. It's a mistake.
cause girl, you got me fucked up. This what we not gonna do. You run around this bitch delusional as you wanna be. Girl
Hell
talking about
yeah.
That Jamaican man don't want you, bitch. He just tried to use you to get his motherfucking green card, and that shit didn't work. You couldn't even do that right, bitch. That's why he's never
Damn.
there. Why you didn't have $1,000 today, bitch? Why you couldn't? It's Friday. You said this nigga pay you every week. Why he's not there? Why he didn't pay you? Girl, the fuck? Sit your
Did you miss
retarded
that
ass down
$1,000
somewhere.
a week payment?
Yeah, she definitely missed it for sure. For sure. Then you think you doing something by taking your daughter on trips. Girl, y'all you taking her from one closed room to another closed room. Y'all did not walk around in the Poconos. Y'all went from one room to the next. You didn't take her on no rides. Y'all didn't throw no picnics. You didn't go to no spots. You didn't get her nails done. You didn't do none of that with her. But I'm pretty sure you'll try to do it now, just like you posted her with them sandals on that was too big for her fucking feet, bitch. So yeah, we'll dig into your file a little bit more, Marlena.
She got it from she got them from Goodwill's probably or hand me downs.
Mm-mm. She be going to this place called Kids Town, girl. When my kids was teeny weedy weedy, when they was little babies, that's the best place to go to get like t-shirts and socks, because you can get like 10 packs of camis, like little cami tank tops for girls for $1.99. You can get
Wow.
like 20 pairs of socks for like $4.99. Like that's a place for like
Damn.
underoos when you going back to school. But she's still going in there getting Nyla all that bullshit you can't wash because
What?
it's gonna draw up.
Damn.
Oh yeah, the information that they sent me, this was old. These the court dockets when she was evicted for older $189. My fault.
Not little Miss $1,000. Then you talking about somebody
Yes.
living in government assistance, girl. You live in a women in need program housing, bitch. What are you talking about? I'm not in need of a bitch ass thing. You have to have your daughter just to have a roof over your head, but we're gonna get her right on the fuck up out of there. Just like they got that dog, we're gonna get her right the fuck. If that dog is important, so is Nyla. We're gonna get her right on the fuck up out of there, bitch.
Not the dog.
Yep. If they went and took Baby Rico, why would they go take Baby Rico? Baby Rico just a dog. They should have took Nyla. Nyla, a whole human being under attack with her
Uh,
own mama.
because
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
see.
have a bitch scoping your scenery, bitch. I'm telling you, I'm not playing with you, and I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna stump a mud hole in your chest, bitch. I know exactly where you stay at, bitch.
Wait a
This
minute.
not
So
no threat.
you stay in New York, Max?
Yeah,
Not
I live
that
in New
kind.
York. I live closer to Krista though. I'm in the middle of her and Krista.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. I didn't know that. Ooh,
And this
she be
every
talking
time
big shit too.
she could be on a panel talking to argue with you, Miss O. If I'm in the chat waving and speaking to people, she gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you ain't never seen me get stumped out, bitch. I never got stumped out. You ain't seen nobody stump me the fuck out, bitch. I ain't never been stumped out in my life. My baby daddies ain't stumped my teeth out my head. Your baby daddy stumped your teeth out your head and be whipping your ass in front of that baby, bitch. He don't respect you or her slow ass,
So
Oh
bitch.
my
He
wait, is
god.
his
embarrassed the
name
girl.
on record, Max? Because I want to call him and ask him some questions.
Let me send this shit to Auntie Fee. You can go read through it and look. I ain't read it
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would send it to RCP to
Cause she
send
better
to you.
hope a number ain't attached. Cause I sure would call him. I didn't dox him, but I would call him and ask him, "Do you know how she be having your child on live?
Yeah,
Like
like
have a
stop
whole
playing with me. You keep telling
conversation."
me. You told me the last time we got into it, you got family members up here, bitch. Everybody know me in this motherfucking town, bitch. Everybody know me, bitch. Go get who the fuck you wanna go get, bitch. Everybody know me. You can call your. I bet you whoever them people is you claim is your family. I bet you they know me, bitch. Don't nobody know you in Harlem, Brooklyn, nowhere. Nobody knows you. You just a fat retarded bitch walking around the fucking city looking like a big fat ass dust ball, bitch. You so fat that your ankles turning black, bitch. Wash your fucking feet, dirty bitch.
I think she got diabetes. They gonna end up amputating them.
Man, that bitch
Mm.
got a bad liver. That look like kidney failure, bad liver,
Let's go.
face always swole the fuck up because that nigga be busting her upside the head. Like, girl, please.
Oh,
Girl, please. You actively get your ass whooping on a regular, bitch, and you got the nerve to be talking about somebody stumping somebody out. Bitch, my kids ain't live to tell no story that they seen a man putting their motherfucking hands on me. Girl, is you
Let's
cool?
go.
I wish a
That's what I
motherfucker
told her.
would.
We don't experience
Swear
them
to
type of
God.
things. You keep talking about my daughter. My
You get
daughter
over
ain't
to get
never had to
punched
go
on
to
for a
school smell
thousand
like
dollars.
shit or piss.
Ever. They ain't never had a pissy, they never been a pissy to the point where they diapers was hanging off their ass. Girl, what the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
Bitch, and you sending them
Mhm.
out to somebody's facility to go get an education. How you expect a child to focus and learn like that and they ass itching?
Let's go.
Oh my God.
But that just go
What
to show
time
you
you
she gonna
dragging her?
watch.
Cause I'm gonna come through, but I'm gonna drag her too. And
It's
she
gonna be at
better hope that
nighttime.
this information, cause I'm gonna do a call in on him. I'm gonna call and talk to him about her.
It's gonna be at nighttime. I'll get off till
I'm
10.
knocking myself out the
Well, I
damn
get off at
chair.
7. I get off at 7, but I ain't leaving till 10.
Oh, okay.
Cause
Yeah, cause I'm sure
it's
gonna
a
stir the
truck.
pot. All that shit out the window, cause I done told you not to play with me, baby. I'ma show you.
Mm.
Yeah, I done sat back and let her say my name a little bit too much in these chats and just keep bringing me up and keep throwing these blank shots at me. Like, girl, we not gonna keep doing this, girl. Me and my fist and your mouth gotta connect, bitch.
Oh damn. Woo, you sound like fighting words to me.
Okay, yes, baby.
It
Send that
is.
file my way. We
It
show. I
is.
ain't gonna put it
And
on
see,
my
you see,
screen,
and
but
then,
I'm
and
gonna
then
have fun with it.
she said, "Oh, Max, you forgot. I know what you look like." Okay, bitch, what the fuck you thought I was walking around with a mask on? That's your face that looks like a Halloween mask.
Mm.
I hope you do remember my face, bitch, because I might be that bitch that pop out the bushes at your building. I hope you do remember my face. You better.
Mm.
You better keep it at. You better have me as your screensaver, bitch. You better.
Now,
Mm.
Kenna or in Cool Storm, I'm sorry, y'all, but I didn't even think, honestly, Uppity had no family. And I agree
She
that if
don't.
she
Her family
do
don't
have
fuck with
family, they
her.
probably don't fool with her. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They don't fuck with her. She
Because
done
it seems
sat on
like
the
she
phone
don't
and
got no
told me this.
friends or nothing.
She
Yeah.
don't. She has nobody. When me and her was cool, she told me this. Like she don't fuck with them. She don't fuck with her mom. She don't fuck with none of these people. So I see why. Because you're delusional. You literally sat up there and said that I asked you for money. Uppity, what can you fucking buy me, bitch? I play $112 worth of lottery twice a fucking day. What the fuck can you buy me, bitch? I smoke nothing but big fucking Zaza, bitch. My fucking weed is damn near $80 a bag. What can you buy me, Uppity? What can I borrow from you? You have to come on here and spend your food stamps and cook up your daughter food for a challenge to try to win money. Bitch, I don't
Mm.
play in my kids' food for the next bitch.
Y'all please hit the
To
like button.
appease the next bitch. Get the fuck out of here, man. You the fucking sector whoopee cushion, bitch. Bitches step on you whenever the fuck they get ready to, and you run your retarded ass right back over there.
Yeah.
Slow hoe. Bitch don't
Somebody
even
was
know her
talking
ass
about
from a hole in the ground.
I seen it somewhere, or either they said it, how when she was over there with Ness, she would talk bad about Pizarro, call her poverty and stuff, and now she right back over there with Pizarro.
Yeah, cause she keeps trying to say what Ness did, what Ness needed. No, bitch, you seem like you need her because you got to suck a fart out this bitch ass just to exist. You
Mm.
try to even cling on to Wiley. Wiley said Wiley looking far near, and that nigga said he don't even know you.
Don't yeah, now everybody say you didn't know her. Yeah.
Bro, you such a clout chaser. Then you run around here calling everybody gay, but you constantly keep saying my name like you would have sucked my ass. Like, girl, you calling everybody gay, but you are obsessed with me. Every time you argue with somebody, you bring me up. Girl, you are not the topic of my conversation. Nowhere I'm scratching that. If I'm scratching, I'm focused on the whole eyeballs I'm trying to gouge out.
Well,
Girl, but
mm.
it's given that you're jealous of me. It's very much so because I just was looking at your bad built ass with your fucking booty in the front of you with two fucking bras on that had on a velvet girl. I'm gonna show it
Wait,
tonight.
she had on two bras?
She had on two bra. She had on a bustier thing with a whole bra underneath it. Like, girl, you too big for that. You were growing inside that tube top.
Well, she said she got a small waist now.
What's
Okay.
small about her waist? Let's
Well,
start
in her
there.
mind,
She
she
said
got
it's
a
small from the back.
nothing,
Girl,
nothing is
it's
small.
wide as fuck from the back. And
We
you
done
cam up
seen it.
every chance you get because you ain't got nothing to lose, bitch. That's why you cam up. You have nothing to lose. You
Yeah,
have
that's
nothing
true.
to
I
lose. That's
agree
the
with
only
that.
reason why you cam up.
I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Then you swear people in my sector like you. They don't like you, bitch. They make you up, make a joke out of you. You might want to go look at them shorts. Everybody clipped your stupid fat funky ass and made you into a short, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, mm.
Her body was eating up that outfit.
It
Damn.
was. And then she just be pulling the baby arm, just pulling the baby, pulling the baby, pulling the baby. Girl, you steady pulling her, you gonna pull her arm out of socket. I got that recorded too, Marlena.
Well, did
How
she
you
stop putting that baby in
pulled
that
on her.
cart that she used to push her around in?
That girl too big to be up in somebody's car, and she know that.
But y'all
And
remember
she know
that
how to go.
though?
And she know how to go to the liquor
Uh-huh.
store and buy
Because
a
the
bottle
baby
of
fell out the
Parmesan.
cart.
Yeah, I
And
remember
she,
that. Yeah, so it's probably why she stopped putting her in. I couldn't believe she had her. I'm like, why didn't she just buy a stroller?
man, that whole
She can't
building wanted to
afford
whoop her
one.
ass.
With that,
All
but
that
with
shit
that
go to the liquor
$1,000 a
store.
week, she ought to be able to afford a stroller.
Then you
Girl,
drinking,
half
you
of
drink
that $1,000 gone liquor. Let's be clear.
Is it $1,000 a week? And then what is that gonna do for New York?
I
nothing,
don't know, because
nothing.
somebody told her to show the serial numbers and she couldn't.
Mm,
They asked her
mm,
that on
mm,
Rodney's. They said let them see the serial numbers
She
because
probably
they
don't even
didn't
know what the
believe her.
serial numbers is. She probably don't even know what that is, child.
Mm.
mm, mm, mm,
Talking about she
mm.
retired at 21. Bitch, you ain't even worked long
Huh?
enough to retire, you slow hoe. What you
Talking about
retired
her
from?
and Nyla's is what you call that?
Protected
Protected
class?
class. Girl,
No, y'all
please.
not. I'm gonna tell you why you and your baby not protected class. Because if your baby was such a protected class individual, they would have been snatched her up out of your care because you are unfit. That's how I know
Mm.
the city don't care about your baby because they want to see two y'all just gonna be two less niggas on welfare. They don't give a fuck if you and that little girl live or die.
My God. Oh my
Why you
goodness.
think your daughter don't even want to be around you? She's
That poor
ashamed. You trying to
baby.
post pictures of her. You tried to post a picture with her and you had to blur her face out. But this just goes to show you how retarded you are because you didn't block out Nyla's face, but you exposing the minor, but you covered up an adult. It says a lot about you.
That poor baby.
Cause she using Nyla for clicks and views. That people, I
hmm
don't see why people let her put that girl on here without her hair being combed. A little girl and boy is supposed to keep their hair trimmed and combed because no, she's gonna teach her to be nappy headed. She's gonna be another uppity when she grow up.
That poor baby. Mm.
And then you're not even taking the time out your sorry day. You jumping on links. You getting mad at bitches that try to help you get resources for the little girl so she can know her body parts from her ass, from her hole to the ground.
But
You're not even trying to get her taught that. You don't even want nobody to teach that baby that. That just goes to show you how much of an ignorant nigga you is.
but now that baby is special needs, and she ought to do. She need to get
She
that
should be
baby
in
in everything
therapy.
she can
Yes,
to
yes, that girl should be in
you
speech
know,
therapy and some more shit. All she do is
yeah,
buy her stuff
because
and throw her in the
she
corner
is
like a
in fact
dog.
autistic, and which I believe it seemed like they said she was, but I got a niece that's autistic, and my niece goes to out. She go to special school a couple of times a week and regular school. We got her in everything that there is to offer. You know what I mean? She was not verbal. She's not verbal anymore. You know what I mean? And so that's a lot for you not to be teaching your child nothing. And because she has a child with special needs, I don't see how the hell she got so much time to come online and do all this, that, and the other. I don't understand.
Cause she be neglecting her. She neglect that little girl. She neglect her to sit up on here.
Lord
That's
have
all that
mercy.
is. She neglects the hell out of that baby.
Yes, you do. Now I have seen it. And then you be drunk with that
And that's
baby
why
in the
that
house.
man
That
came
baby
in
can
there.
hurt
That's why that man
herself.
came in there and bust her upside her head because Nyla was in the tub for so long she about turned wrinkled.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She could have drowned.
Then she could have exactly. And
Oh
you
my
got the nerve to
god.
I got that recorded too, Goofy. So you sure you want to keep playing with me? Because little Miss, we protected. Because if y'all was so protected, why you not protecting your own? Why do you need a class to protect y'all? It's off the rip. As a mother, you supposed to want to protect your child. You won't
Oh
even go
my
in there and wash
god.
the baby up. If she's autistic and barely know her arms, legs, feet, knees, and toes, that means she don't know how to wash herself up. Why are
Well,
you
that's
not in
how.
there
And then
washing her
she
up?
too. Look. She too little to wash herself up anyway. In general,
Anyway,
if she wasn't
exactly.
autistic, she too little to wash herself up. Do you see what I'm saying? In my opinion, how old is that baby? Is she even 5?
I think she is 5. She 5 or 6.
But she too little. I'm still giving you a bath at that age. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not setting you in a tub of water and then let alone bite. You can drown. A baby that's not autistic can drown. You can
What
drown
she
in a
do is
cup
throw
of
her in
water.
that
Ain't you
tub.
scared?
She throw her in that tub and put toys and stuff in there and walk off and hit a panel every
No, she
trip.
can drown. She can drown. A girl, look. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna get upset about this. But no, that
She
is
was she
neglect.
was on her own life neglecting her while she was in the tub.
That's what
That was
I'm
the day
saying.
that
She
that's the
she
that was the day that man came in there and knocked her shit loose. That's how I know where them teeth went. Them teeth went down the street. Just like you leave that baby unattended and she walking all out in the hallway. You live in a rehabilitation center. Like, come on, man. You live in transitional housing. It's all type of junkies and shit running
anything can
around in that
happen.
building. Somebody
Oh
could have
my
snatched her up,
god.
but you so busy trying to keep up with bitches
Ooh,
on here. You can't
oh
keep
my
up with me,
god.
baby.
Oh my god. Mm, that is horrible. Y'all be shaming herself. That's too much.
No, the governor that's out there need to be ashamed of themselves for letting her have custody, full blown custody of
Yes,
this child,
I
and
would
she's
have
not
to
even taking
agree.
her medication.
Yeah,
She's not
yes,
even
I would
taking
have
her
to. Yes,
medication because
yes.
she gets heavily, man. That girl probably get tranquilizer shot up her ass and some more shit. That girl need
Mm,
meds.
yeah, true. I agree. Yeah, I
Anybody that
agree.
think they better than Beyonce and all this crazy shit she
Woo,
be running around here saying, baby, something is wrong.
delusional. And then she believe the stuff too.
Yep, because she said so much. They like affirmations to her now.
Yeah, she actually believe that. And so, yeah. Oh my God, that poor baby. Ooh, that is not safe. It's gonna be the state's fault if something happened to that baby.
Yep.
Oh
And then
my
she keeps saying,
God.
my family, girl, your family do not care. That your family is waiting for y'all to get up out of here too.
I didn't
I
even know
wouldn't be
she had no
surprised.
family.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the members in her family don't got no life insurance on her and that baby because they know
Oh my God.
the end gonna come soon.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I hope not. Not that baby. Oh my God.
I mean, if she in the tub by herself, I mean,
Yeah, that's a hazard. I mean, that's the grounds to take the baby right there. My God. hmm She better be glad I ain't a social worker. The dollar be a memory to her. And I'm not even lying to you. No, ma'am.
anybody sitting up here taking up for that bitch says a lot about you as an individual, adult, a human. Period. She
Yeah.
over there handling that baby like an animal.
And like you said, they care more about a damn dog running around here than that baby. I agree.
And I have a dog and kids.
I got a dog too. I got a second generation Rottweiler. I bottle fed the Rottweiler his my
While
Sock's
she was
mama
little.
died, and Penny was his mama. And I bottle fed Penny was a runt. I bottle fed Penny. We let her breed one time. You know what I mean? And Socks is her offspring. She passed away, but Socks is her offspring. So my dog is second generation Rottweiler, full blooded. You know what I mean? And so, but I am not going to put my dog in front of a human being. And I love my dog. That dog might be shady with me, but I love my dog when it comes down to it, and my dog love me. Okay. But so
Yep.
yeah, but I can't put my dog in front of a human being. I can't. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
My conscience is not gonna let me do that, especially a baby.
Yeah, yeah,
That's.
just like they all
I
was
didn't know she.
panicking about
But can
that
I
dog,
just
but they
say I
didn't.
didn't know she didn't have that baby. I did not know. I guess I did not see it. I'm assuming y'all seen it, but I didn't know she had that baby in a tub of water by herself because
No,
that's
we
not
didn't see her
safe.
in the. We didn't see her in the tub.
Hmm
She pretty much was saying like when the man came in the house, the man was like asking her, the little girl dad. Then you sitting up here, you fully admitted out your mouth that man don't even want to be bothered with her.
Oh my God.
You said it out your own mouth. He don't want to be. He feels like he don't need to sit there as a father and build a rapport with his own offspring. You know why? Because he's ashamed of you and her. That's
Oh
why he
my
don't take y'all
God.
nowhere. That's why he don't be seen with y'all nowhere. That's why he waits till after certain hours to come to your house, whoop your ass, eat your food, and then leave.
Oh my God. And it look good seeing all of that.
Come on, she
Lord have
opened up a
mercy.
cabinet one day or live. That cabinet had maggots in it, man.
Oh what? For real?
She thought it was clean. She thought it was clean.
Oh my God.
Rice and all kind of shit all behind the counter, all behind the appliances. Like then you talking about a pink kitchen. Girl, get your dirty ass the fuck on.
Oh my
Bitch, go wash
God.
your ass. Now you got me questioning, do you bathe?
Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh, this is a whole horror story.
She's living in it. It's hers.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, oh God. Oh Lord. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All I know is the Lord only gonna let his most innocent children suffer for so long. They
Talk
can
about
he
some
got
her
he
family.
only
Her family gonna do this and her family gonna do that. Girl, your family not gonna do a bitch ass thing for you or that little girl. Girl, your family would have been came up there and did whatever they had to do for you and your baby, but they chose otherwise, girl. They chose otherwise. They don't even fight for y'all.
mm. Yeah, I didn't even think she had family, to be quite honest with you. You know, but it stands to reason that they, and if she got family, it seemed like they don't fool with her. You know what I mean? Because of the conditions that Nyla is living under, uh, yeah, couldn't be my family. That's all I know. Wouldn't be my family. So yeah,
Yeah, because if you love that little girl, you would go get help for yourself. You're a whole full blown
absolutely.
alcoholic. You was up there on Rodney panel. It wasn't even 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You're pissy drunk. What are you celebrating? Failure?
What today?
Yes, it wasn't even noon, Miss O.
I
She's
mean, I
up
know
there
she
screaming
drunk
and
all the
hollering,
time. I was
slurring.
just wondering if it was today, for instance. Yeah, but I know she drunk all the time. Yeah. And then you in the curve that child, and you drunk all the
How?
time. Like you have a special needs child. How can you properly care for that baby and you are drunk under the
Pissy.
influence? You can't. It's not
Then you call
possible.
yourself trying to pick up, trying to. This why I said that slow shit only gonna go so far with me when it comes to her big grown ass. Because if you know how to get your fat nasty ass up and go walk to the liquor store and go get liquor, you know how to get your fat nasty up and get up and go motherfucking go ask the weed boys for some reefer and roll it up. You ain't too slow.
That's right.
Sound like you're a little bit up to speed to me, so you know exactly what the fuck you're doing over there.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I have to agree. I agree. Oh my God.
I know a lot of people that have that's a little off a little bit, you know. They ain't doing all that. They don't know how to go to the
Mm-mm.
store and get no liquor. They don't know, yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah.
You know how to get
No.
on buses, you know how to get on trains,
Yeah.
all that. So you know it's not well, I'm not gonna keep making excuses for your behavior.
Yeah.
My point is that you know your ass from a hole in the ground, young lady.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
And again, any
Mm-mm.
bitch that wanna take up for her, they can get this work as well. I don't mind. I got time.
Mm. Well, she put herself out there for that. I mean, she don't never shy away from speaking bad about anybody. So if you're speaking bad about somebody, honey, they gonna come down on you. It's the be said. You can't say what you want to say about somebody. And I say I don't even understand. It's a couple of people around here, several people that they skin is so thin that they can say what they think they can say what they want to say about you, but then get all up in their emotions and feelings when you say something back in response. It don't work that way. You say something about me, I'm gonna say something about you. You go
About you
low with
back,
me, I'm gonna go low
exactly.
with you. It's the nature
Exactly.
of the
She
beast.
always exactly. She's always trying to compare her child to other people's kids. Like, girl, stop doing that. They're kids.
Mm-mm.
And then you thinking
Georgia
just because
said,
your
"Come
daughter
on,
got
Max
special
Uppity. Look, you see what Georgia said down there? Come on,
because I can't.
come on, Max
Let me
Uppity
see.
drug you on Rodney's. Now you
That got to
something
be a troll.
about some
Yeah,
maggots.
yeah, she had maggots in her house, Jar Jar. She had maggots. And she couldn't drag me nowhere. She couldn't drag me to the nearest bodega. You sound
Mm,
stupid for even sitting up here saying a bitch like that could drag anybody. You must be just as delusional as that bitch. The fuck?
mm.
Like, why don't you call in and talk to me, baby? I ain't hard to talk to.
Dang, I
That's
let
what I'm
Room Shaker
saying. Y'all
go
be too
without
pussy
asking her if
behind
she
these.
decided on the time to do her what time she was gonna do her thing tonight.
Oh, I think she said, didn't y'all say 5 o'clock?
Well, I suggested it be around 5ish or after 5, because it's the evening time, you know what I mean?
You on East
She
Coast
didn't
time
say that.
too?
Huh?
You on East
What you
Coast time
say?
too?
Wait a minute. What you say, Max?
I said you on the East Coast time too?
Yes, uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. as opposed to
No,
like three
it wasn't
something.
seasoning. She tried to say it was seasoning, but it was dead bugs, Jill. All the even Pastor told her like that's dead bugs. Then she
Oh
tried
my
to act like
god.
she was gonna wipe it up, but she didn't touch it with her hand. If it was dead bugs, what you putting on gloves? If it was seasoning, what you putting on gloves for, girl? It's yours. And even if it was seasoning, that just go to show you how nasty you is, bitch. You gonna sit up there knowing you live in a rat infested city. You gonna let the
Oh.
seasoning just sit back there in the back of the nook like that? You just gonna let it just sit up there like that? You ain't gonna you ain't had no time in your day to wipe that shit down. That's what you trying to tell me?
Oh my
Even if it was
god.
seasoning, let's just say, let's pretend it was seasoning. So you basically you're feeding the rodents more than you feed your child. What are we talking
Oh.
about?
Oh my god. Oh lord.
And again, that's why Nyla bust her in her mouth.
Mm.
So I don't know
That
if
poor
Nyla daddy
baby.
knocked them teeth out or Nyla.
That poor baby. My god, today. Let me get off of here, Max. Child, it's almost three
Okay.
hours. But honey, I had no idea. Thanks for popping up, but I'm gonna go listen to that live. Because I didn't know that was. I don't usually listen to Rodney, but if I was on there banging it out, honey, it's content. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was some good
Lord have
content too.
mercy.
Cause I sure was over there. I was over there minding my business in the chat, and she just reading
Yeah.
so focused on what I'm saying. Like, girl, you obsessed with me, with your delusional ass. Okay, good night.
Mm-mm. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Max. Oh, y'all, I didn't even know this was going. Lord Jesus, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. But honey, I know I'm getting ready to get off of here. But this was very interesting this Saturday. Okay, thanks for coming up. Ladon came up. Krista came up. Thank y'all so much. Room Shaker came up. Max Boogie came up. Thank y'all so much for hitting the link, child. And it was very illuminating conversation. And we talked about that picture that Krista put on Instagram. I hope she'll put it on her wall. I'm gonna have to go. I don't have Instagram, but if she put it on her wall, I would like to go see it, as well as Ladon's video to see, for myself, what the verdict is as it pertains to the photo. You have a great Saturday too, Jill. And also, I didn't know that Uppity and Max and Room Shaker had got into it on Rodney's because, like I said, I don't listen to Rodney, but I'm gonna have to go listen to that. So I'm gonna go look at that, and we are looking out to see uh to see what's gonna be in store for Ruth Shaker's calling show. Whenever she does it, and so yeah, and Lady Nika was over there dragging Crystal. They got a beef going on. You know what I mean? Have a good one, Olivia. I want to say that I think Lady Nika and Crystal's beef is not. No, I don't think it's fake either. They got too much history. They have known each other for a long time, exactly. And Crystal doesn't need Lady Nika to be. You're absolutely right, Kenna. You're absolutely. No, I think that's organic beef. Yes, I do, because they have history. They have known each other as it pertains to this YouTube thing way before I came to the beef sector. So yeah, it's organic. I didn't know uh what is her name? Crystal once gave Lady Nika the name that she said she gave her. I didn't know that. And so yeah, there's a lot of history behind that. And people do rebrand, and a lot of new people don't go back and even try to find out, the history. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining me, honey, this afternoon. I did not intend to be on here this long. Y'all know me, but this was a very good live. Thank all you ladies that hit the panel and shared, some very interesting commentary. You know what I mean? Can't wait to see Room Shaker's video tonight. Hope a lot of people call in. Hope a lot of people feel more comfortable, you know. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, honey. I am going to get off of here. You guys be safe via your travels this weekend and every day. All right, stay cool, stay hydrated. I love you in the way that Christ loves you. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.